liburan cepat. Tanganmu harus kayak move gitu. Harus cepat ya. Kalau mau jago harus cepat tanganmu, oke?
Aneh suka dia waktu awan. Fun. Lanjut.
Aku mengganti sesuatu. Sayang.
I crush. Pindah ya turun sih rata-rata.
Tes aktif.
Main Deadman pakai shotgun bapaknya lah. Enggak.
Baru main virus
Awali orang.
Android aja orang itu mungkin
Seru anjing, nggak apa-apa lah anjing, nggak peduli aku ngeliatin.
Pakai akun kedua. Halo Akra, welcome stream.
Bingung malah. Seru anjing, retat anjing.
Di itu suaramu, sinyal Discordmu gini ya?
Apa lah mau banyak sekali.
Nggak serius. Robot, Cok.
Kayak ngomong robot. Coba apa kau anjing intil?
Astaga, ini ngelag.
Apa is going on?
Agra kiriin aku Agra.
Bersihin dong. Gendong. Namanya ya. Gerak suara aku emang nggak?
Aduh.
Kalau di live-nya Benny ini jadi robot.
Di aku, kalau di kamu
Aman.
aman ya?
Di home-nya berarti yang bermasalah.
Kayaknya emang di sih. Kadang juga suka robot gitu.
Kalau mau
Kiriin dong.
Gas. Enggak sombong udah.
jauh lagi Benny kiri.
Oh iya.
Bentar. Akun orang apa?
Ceritanya ada.
Korek mo.
Oke.
Gas.
What the restart lagi?
Coba
Astaga, ini maunya apa? Baru update malah nggak mau masuk. Oh, restart kah itu? Saya bilang restart.
Ada nggak?
Kenapa?
Main.
Masuk, kok FPS kok ini?
Itu lebih.
Lempar kok mungkin.
Udah lah.
Apa?
Kontribusi ininya apa? Tagline-nya?
Squeeze.
Oh iya.
Siapa nih ngomong ke RP?
You this way.
You this why itu?
Oh,
Hah?
betul.
Kalau nggak mau aku restart terpaksa.
Terpaksa aku mencintaimu hanya karena. Ih, nggak turun aku nih. Oh ya, memang itu ya. Terdapat kalah. Waduh. Aku kira
Kal-
aku persat.
Ya, tersangkut di screennya.
Ayo
Nggak
semua
mau
itu
masuk.
terus apa?
Oh, udah baru masuk. Dapat apakah? Wih, ada masa tuh. Tidak berguna.
Oh iya.
Astaga. Gila banget. Bodoh jelek banget net marketku yang di akun kedua.
Ini kah?
Bisa nggak tanya main sama Silver?
Bisa.
Coba
Bisa.
ya.
Kalau belum pernah dipakai sama sekali bisa.
Belum pernah.
Kalau
Belum
baru
pernah
buat
sama
apa-apa.
sekali.
Dan tunggu.
Kok nggak keluar di akun 1 sama akun 2 aku? Classic Prime ya?
Iya.
Dari Classic Prime aja loh. Gak ada yang keluar sama sekali.
OMG. Oh, beli.
Deh, accept deh.
Dua tiga tombol.
Akun kosong semua.
What the fuck? Apa ya? Kalau rame-rame itu mana sih? berapa gimana nih sih? Berat banget cok. Main PS enggak lu?
Macet-macetan.
Ada betapa mudahnya ciuman dua ke lapangan darah. Aku menuka mulai bahagia bersama dirinya.
Aku bakal pasien.
Apa yang ku rasa Tuhan dengarkanlah hatiku yang Unpad
Kepartin apa tadi?
lagi gini dia
Oh,
lagi praktis ya gerak isinya
Mulai,
praktis sebenarnya
mulai sekarang kan?
iya.
ini gimana nih?
Kalau di main diamond kan tolong.
Nggak bisa. Oh, ada yang praktis.
Naik kayak aduh
Apa isinya?
terlalu sabar. Bukunya 2 ya.
Ya klik juga gold langsung.
Goldnya coba cek kipasan aja. Marcel apa?
Ion Energy Sword Galleria Parking.
Baik jelek. Tell me what you need. Call me in the morning and I know. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. Call me in the morning and I'm on my way. Tell me what you want.
Cok, bagusan River apa Ion, Cok? Di akun pertamaku net marketnya ada OP Ion.
Lu
Beli lah Ion.
dua-duanya lah.
Bagusannya yang mana?
Karena
Bingung aku.
gerah.
Dua-duanya lah.
Dua-duanya.
Ini banyak uang juga. Beli.
Ini pas.
Cash langsung ya.
Iya.
Langsung full cash.
Ini di setting tuh FPS tuh di on apa di off aja?
Off.
Off.
Offin.
No?
Biar bisa ini, biar bisa sih misalnya FPS-nya tuh bisa 400 gitu. Tapi kalau di on itu kan bisa 60. Gendong sakit kan.
Beda baru beda.
Mungkin aja.
Invert mouse tuh apa?
Nggak tahu.
Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. Tell me in the burning. Purple, yellow, purple. The cocaine.
Salah. Aturan. Tempelkan jenazah.
Ayo,
Gas. Sorry.
ya santai. Aku masih setting kali. Mana ada nih?
Google. Movement.
Ya,
Udah.
apa Discordnya kompak dia 2 menit?
Discord yang rusak.
Indihome, Indihome, ku cinta Indihome.
Coba tar ganti udah nonton Discordnya.
Di tempat ini ya, Dubai ada pikun-pikunan perempuan.
Komunikasi kelengkapan negara, nada sasaran bukan. Nah ini dia, hanya grafis. Oke, aman.
Spec. Menit. Kita ganti ya?
Belum, lupa wah. Dulu kayak di setting
Setting.
server radio.
Dari ini, dari voice channel. Harus sekarang dari voice channel. Iya, di streamnya tuh kan di setting stream ada sininya legend.
Discord kan?
Ya Discord terus ke voice channel stream yang khusus yang kita lagi pakai. Ada nggak?
Enggak. Ini.
Udah beda berarti ya?
Iya.
Anjing, hampir 3 menit.
Match found.
3 menit.
Masih match point 0 gue sih. Saya ajak kali match point 0.
Wadah, bain.
Masih match point 0 kok. Apa ya?
Ada virus kayak tahu apa?
Ini
Kalau virus buat lelet semua.
yang enggak apa? Kalau doang.
Oke, dibayar untuk anak gelap.
Selesai.
Enggak, biasa cyber. Padahal aku sagi dah.
I am her shield and sword.
Enggak, masuk kah?
Masuk dia suruh ini di bannya tuh. Ah, bangsat emang. Gak bisa lah tuh aku malu.
Coba gini, di konten matiin dulu pas ketemu ini.
Ya nggak ada temen. Jadi
Oh,
Udah.
bisa. Cepat kali.
aku pakai
Cepet kali.
wah cyber.
Langsung.
Sumpah robot nih suara Discord robot.
Iya.
Ya, robot. Dari tadi aku denger robot terus.
Aku aja nggak ada robot.
Mereka tanpa sagi. Levelnya rendah. Bisa lah.
Easy lah.
Bisa lah.
Bisa lah Ben. Bisa lah Ben.
Bisa lah.
Aku belum masuk nih.
Sama
Belum.
Sama. Aku belum.
Kalau satu orang belum saya sama belum.
Ini pasti ditunggu nggak sama dia kan. Nah,
Ada.
Mas ini harus sama
It's open. My God, bro, long time nggak pakai Rina anjir.
Aku di B. Aku di apa di B?
How you doing, Rina?
Astaga, ngelek.
Tiga sama 9.
Mas Benar gitu, ini Beni mana tahu? Mas Benar ini bro, bukan Beni bro, itu orang.
Ngelek. Dia sih.
Wall raised.
Dah naik dah tuh, dah.
Here.
Kelihatan orang.
Shower dong. Shower, cok. Dia acok. Anjing.
Hancurin Mas.
Buset, ada orang.
Guys.
Rotate dia. Jangan mainin orpel dong.
Sumpah, belakang doang.
Here. Healing. Enemy spotted B.
Spike planted.
Oh, astaga. Jetnya hit 25.
Kedua,
Bisa.
50 gitu.
51.
Last player standing.
Anjing ngelek bangke.
Gitu ya kalian.
I don't like your
Gocek. Manja.
Beli Cok.
Harus bisa nggak?
Beli nggak ya? Guys, aku drop. Mas Ben, jangan di wall dulu Mas Ben. Tunggu situ. Tunggu situ. Ntar kalau aku ngeliat baru wallin.
Oke.
enemy spotted A.
Sini, Pik.
Barrier created.
Aduh, guys, ya.
Aku melanggar tempo.
Pindah dong dia tuh. Oh enggak, Aldi.
Aku kuat kok.
Healing.
Mas Ben, heal Mas Ben.
Last player standing.
Bangke spek.
Yang mana ya?
Duck.
Aduh. Yoes.
No charges left.
Wah, anjing.
Jadi Serpion.
Let them try to get through me.
Ini emang ini hope-nya dem
guys.
lagi trouble sama Valo-nya dah.
Rusak. Kok kalau nggak salah. Mas Aldi ada Vanda, ada Phantom kali, Phantom Oni ada. Yes. Cak. Jetnya dulu pernah.
Orang ini
Banyak Mas Ben.
wah anjing. Salah ganti.
Tunggu dulu. Nonton
Spec-nya
Spec drop.
Spec-nya.
There.
Dua udah pindah ke B, tapi pakai drop.
Enggak ada yang ada trailer ini.
Hati-hati sini.
Anjing.
Keting.
One enemy remaining.
Lastnya last rank bro. Tek megang
Belakang ya. Udah.
Smoke's down. Enemy spotted.
Last player standing.
Malah siap.
Nge-lag.
ente ending.
Oh ini gitu ya. FPS-nya.
Reloading.
Nanti Bucen tolong bantu saya mengatur
Kalau di mana ini?
di
Oh, di sana.
sini itu mana tuh? Oh,
Share bundar langsung.
Anjir.
Barrier created.
Gitu dojet bos.
Sprint go.
Ada ya?
Tanggawan. Biar kami. Nice.
Right.
Spike down B. One
Tinggal
enemy
sekarang.
remaining.
Nice.
Spike spotted B.
Reloading.
Let's bring go.
We're gonna win. No other option. Let's go.
Ada Cok.
Reloading.
Pencet ya.
Saya agak enggak punya.
Langsung bola ya, Mas Ben.
Langsung bola.
Nah, bilang
Get out of my way. Wall race.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Mas Ben, aku mau ngetahuin apa Ben.
Spike planted.
Bye.
Oh,
Enemy
udah.
kill.
Cutting their vision. One enemy remaining.
Belum apa sih?
Nggak buta dong tadi.
Guys.
Di kok nggak buta killnya ini?
Kalau counter squad dulu kan.
Mas Aldi, aku ingin antome.
Aku ingin begini, aku ingin
Mana Mas Aldi? Hei,
Aku ingin begini.
Teori B,
aku
teori B.
ingin begitu. Ini mereka ini sering menggunakan teori trik.
lebih buta.
Mereka mau ke seorang ini atau ke B jemput kan. Ini ada aja teori penipuan ya. Kan. Corona
Barrier
gitu.
created.
Gimana Cok?
Tunggu.
Di B.
B ya. Iya B.
Nah, Son. Pindah langsung Cok. Son.
Launching smoke.
You should run.
Dalam ada dalam.
Eliminate.
Bodoh amat anjing. Kaget. Kok nembak? Mana Cok?
Amat ya.
Mana Cok?
Jangan amat deh.
Dong.
Boleh. Biar
Ini. Stop dari sini.
One
Aku mungkin
enemy remaining.
Nice.
aku sama Cok anjing itu dapat kokil anjing. Kesel banget anjing
kayaknya lari dulu kenapa sih?
uang pemintu.
Nanti mungkin OP-nya lari bucin.
Kalau mau minta
Boleh.
senjata ke
Ya.
gini aja, ke Brimi aja.
Mau. Karena masuknya ke cara
Kenapa?
We can overcome them.
Angga si naga bonar, angganya naga bonar.
jangan sembarangan Mas Ben.
Oh, ada. Ya tapi ada.
Gila
Enggak.
ini.
Di longan ada.
Dua.
Di long sama dia di atas. Udah. Udah. Bahaya anjing. Langsung masuk.
Oh, udah masuk kak?
Mas, enggak, dia masih scan, Ada step, masuk.
Masuk.
Spike planted.
Smoke's down.
Nice guys.
Wah. Itu 17 jad ya. Jad 100-an.
For you.
Jad
Hebo.
100-an guys.
One enemy remaining.
Jadnya 100-an. Woi.
Weh, next game nih bos.
Defuse the spike.
Pick.
100-an. Woi, kasih banner. Devil kasih banner.
Oke,
Ben,
ambil.
Devil Ben.
Thank you.
Dapat ulti dia.
Blast. Reloading.
Aku ingin begini. Aku ingin begitu.
Prepare yourselves. We fight
Jadi.
Aku ingin
Kalau aku FPS tuh benar nih, tak bantai semuanya.
Hey.
Mari Pak, apa?
Lucu, ada 80, 100, ada 60 nih.
Main santuyan juga server gimana di belakang terus. Biar nggak tersenyum.
wall raised.
Ada step di A.
Lebih ngewip apa nak?
Di mundur di.
Nice. Alah siapa Ben?
For you. Reloading.
Ngewip. Untung lawan gue bego anjing.
Anjing. 108.
Berapa Ben?
108.
Kungus juga tuh. Astaga. Dua.
Dim beacon
Oh.
here.
2.
Kill lo gitu.
FPS ku 5 anjing tadi.
Last player
Wah,
standing.
kenapa nggak ulti? Tunggu aja sana di. Mereka sana
Iyalah.
di. Astaga. Nice try.
Wah anjing.
Berapa pingnya dia?
Aku belum lihat. Ya. Aku belum lihat dia udah gede. Ben.
Nggak ngerti loh.
Teori on lagi, coba teori on lagi.
Thank you.
Beres aku nggak bisa maju.
Thank you.
Aku miskin juga aku beli. Oh.
Reloading.
Ini pahalnya tak tambah.
Udah berdua kayak pandalan ini. Pandal aku lagi sekarang anjing. Belum di servis tuh pandal mah liatnya. Cuk. Aku kalah.
Wall raised.
Ya.
Bentar.
B.
B ya.
Ya total.
Ya, pencet.
Oh tuh. Oh iya.
Mundur juga.
Buset.
Nowhere to run.
Nah, astaga.
Enemy spotted B.
Aduh, sumpah FPS ku mau nangis ku cik.
Wah, you nampak cok itu
Spike down B.
si bapak-bapak tuh nampak ya. Alah sih kena blank. Full girl.
Healing you.
Don't pick.
Smoke's down.
Ini kok.
Last player standing.
Alah.
One enemy remaining.
3.
Pas lah. Iya.
Goblok kan.
Sekarang.
Sorry.
Oh, kampret. Iya.
We got this.
Itu bergerak soal kamu tuh.
Bentar,
Ya.
kalau delek tadi.
Pantamnya lagi bisa gimana? Gerak dalam chat gerak. Mana lu gerak?
Thanks.
Oh my god, bro.
Reloading.
Iya bro, anjir, cepet banget anjir kayak transisi.
Yo.
Anjir, menusuk perut tuh enak ini bro.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Bodoh
You're
amat.
dead.
Tinggal.
Lah, kamar masih itu, Mas.
Get out of my
Nyampe itu
way.
masih nyampe dia.
Jangan
Udah.
tak ketok lo. Jumping masuk dia. Sini ke kanan dah.
Jongkok anjing. Low.
Bangke. Nice.
Last player standing.
What the?
Spike planted.
Ih, kok nggak kelihatan nih berapa aku? Mungkin ini
Chill gitu loh.
chill bro, kalem bro,
Iya,
kalem
itu.
bro. Need healing.
Etam dong.
Gara-gara hidup.
Hirup.
Need healing. Wah, kamu udah lumayan kok mau bantuin.
Aneh kali tuh, sumpah.
Wall raised.
Apa gitu loh?
Yang butuh heal ke belakang. Butuh heal ke belakang.
One enemy remaining. Spike down. Attack
Bantai.
Belai. Fire blend. Jangan kampus cok dah dia main. Kalamnya.
Dari A.
Lu 35.
For you. Reload.
Iya.
Last round in the half.
We cannot keep our goods
Udah
up.
beres tuh.
Spend
Apa ya?
all.
Saya beliin dong.
Mau bikin ini aja.
Reloading.
Kalau in game kan sekarang lagi
Menang nih.
Let's fly.
di squad juga gede soalnya makanya.
Barrier created.
Enggak adit. Belum.
Long dong. Long dong. Long. Long gitu. Kalian pergi aja cok semua aku di kelas nih.
Dan anjing
Ada kah? Oh, ada.
ada.
Off your feet!
Aduh, badan.
Spike planted.
Bangsat one hit
Last
dong.
player standing.
Aku
Still in sight. 3 souls.
mundur. Anjing.
Aduh, kena lo.
Aku lupa nih tekan rutin anjing. Malah popoknya ya.
Switching sides.
Bang, aku keren
Mow
anjing.
them down.
Iya.
Sorry, bro. Aku malah bedanya udah hilang ulti tembakan. Ternyata itu robot. Enaknya kita mentertawakan bodohan sendiri. Enak kali tuh tanggal apa anjir. Tadi aku lihat enak lagi pakai di ini Reaper anjir.
Reloading.
Tanggal itu enak kali. Anjir.
Enemy spotted. Healing.
Dan yuk kali lu robot.
Langsung dibakar.
9 anjir, 2 setan kok.
Robot ini gimana sih?
Reloading.
Dua, tiga, mending ke B, 3A.
Go here.
Like banget sih, sumpah. Sono.
Dap satu.
Nice.
Bridge killed.
Go back.
Penting men, penting tuh. Baca lagi cek game men.
Light planted.
Oh ini.
Yuk. Bisa ngefrank ya? Oh, nggak jadi. Dulu ya.
Asli aku pernah cepet. Zat. Hit. Keduanya hit, nggak tapi nggak hit aja gimana?
Last player
Anjing,
standing.
one hit terus ya dia.
One enemy remaining.
Kalah. Aduh,
Tega.
Oke, FPS ku.
ngajar gaming. Kayak gaming nomor 8 guys.
Mana sih?
The enemy only looks composed. Their heart's still a different story.
Kayak game aja nggak mau nggak?
Kenapa?
Pakai ingin.
Pinjam is very red.
Gitu kan gede panennya. Apa sih FPS-nya?
Oh, Discord ngaruh ke FPS.
Naruh.
Apa namanya di game?
Memakai game. Bar mundur deh jangan ada kawan nih. Goblok. Asal dikena.
Anjing tahu percuma taruh deh berada.
Lanjut kah?
Aku ngerico dari ini. Belum. Coba. Aduh boy. Low. Dalam. Satu lagi itu yang low. Uts. Dibucin ngeri kali. Ambil senjata tuh, Ini dia ambil senjata di. Ada ini specter. Lagi yang mau ambil.
Bangsat.
Kayak sheriff anjing.
Light planted.
Pick yang mana di? Udah pasti lewat situ kok deh. Ini pakai specter di.
One enemy remaining.
Ace.
Anjing. Enak kali nih cok, sheriff bangsat ini.
Your hearts are pounding.
Teori ikut.
Kayak dia nembak tuh kayak shotgun anjir sekitar kena. Curang anjing skin ini.
Curang. Mana nih? Lagi kah?
Enak banget. Cok gimana nih? Cok ada Yun sheriff mobil. Ini naik markaku malah river ya.
Hancurin cok. Kamu dihancurin nih.
Emang kapos anjing.
Blocking sight.
3 kali tembak rumah. Hancurin men.
Ada heal nggak Mas Ben? Mas Ben ada heal nggak Mas Ben?
Light planted.
Bodoh, pergi. Hati-hati belakang.
Ow.
Itu 3 kali tuh.
Goblok. Enggak cok, aku low 20 HP aku nggak lihat.
Oh angin.
Menjauh.
One enemy remaining.
Mas Ben, pakai ini.
Anjing. Nice.
Nice.
Kabur. Ih, enggak nih, bro.
Ngambil senjata.
Gas king dulu kan.
Ya, bro.
Reloading.
Teori Oni dong di. Teori Oni di. Andal mah apa di?
Reaper.
Gas.
Need a drop. Thank you.
Oke. Oke, apa keluar kan? Salah.
Menang guys, menang.
Enggak. Waduh, hilang dia.
Ih, menang pingnya.
Reloading.
Kalian di atas sudah tiban tuh. Tiban ya.
Ada TOP.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Astaga.
Di bawah.
Smoke's
Enemy
down.
spotted A.
Nembak.
Nomor aku di smoke.
Reloading.
Ngapain?
Ada nama.
Barrier created.
Nordes animo.
Diam tuh.
Nggak lihat.
A.
Reloading. I have this back. Enemy spotted A.
Last player standing. One
Let's go.
enemy remaining.
Dalam.
Kayak tai no, tik keluar.
No more charges left.
Gasin di.
SPS kontol.
Santai.
The enemy's line of sight. Once they're blind,
Kalah.
Strength.
Di, spike nih.
Mantap. Odin.
Reloading.
Aku bokong dari bisa.
Ada update ya? Kira ya.
Ya aku dua deh.
Gue
Brim, gue.
Gobi, era.
Aduh, kabur.
Bantai, woi.
Andai. Aku dulu blind.
di kanan.
Anjir ngandang Ben.
Healing.
Aku nggak bisa bantuin. Aku.
Light planted.
Anjing samping.
Phoenix window.
Last player standing.
Itu dari mana?
Window.
One enemy remaining.
Oke, di
Wah, guardian.
Aku ambil tadi ya Ted, ambil dulu. Tadi
yang kena Mas Ben gitu.
Enggak loh. Kill yang kuatin satu itu tapi
Once more into
menangkan
battle.
pertandingan.
I'm not tired. Are you?
Cari dong.
Thanks.
Ambil.
Nih, cyber yang curi. Lalu cuy,
Gak bisa.
Cuy tampal itu. Mumpung. Iya. Cuy.
Here.
Mantap sopan.
Dream, can you step dream out back.
Nice guys. Itu dah.
Gerak belakang.
Healing.
smoke's down. Joke's over. You're dead.
Aduh, jok order males banget gua.
Someone is being
One enemy remaining. Flawless.
Anjing, thank you bro, siapa?
Bye.
Oh my god, kuning sana.
Remember,
Yes,
wipe the prints from your guns.
can do it.
It's just good crime scene etiquette.
Reloading.
Udah ngilang kan pinggang dah.
Reloading.
Nanti itu si bisa
Reloading.
hilang lagi si Cypher ya.
Astaga.
Anjir.
Launching smoke.
There.
Spike down A.
S tuh S. Kiri.
Dia di spike. Mas bro,
One enemy remaining.
spike. Nice, one left. Tunggu.
Last player standing.
Allah.
Spike down A.
Oh nice.
Boys. Ambilin aku pantal itu. Ntar aku beliin. Ya.
Nggak mau.
Look at me and know that I am by your side. Gun here.
Campak.
Gun here.
Oh,
Oh, udah punya tuh.
ada dia nyata.
Oh my god.
Itu. Nggak mau. Ini, aduh apa ada nih.
Request cok, aku beli. Aku mau tanda.
Cok, spike-nya cok.
Need a drop. Thanks.
Di.
Tadi kalian
Reloading.
Bilang lu punya ini.
iya dihancurin ngasih. Diambil aku meja.
Reloading.
No heal.
Ada salah.
Masih di.
Here.
Gini dong di long dong. Oh, udah mundur dah. Mundur ya.
Smoke's down.
Get out of my way.
Kak ada.
Nah, aku bisa aku dikasih sama apa?
Grounded. Light planting. Reloading.
Dia aku satu si
One enemy remaining.
Santai.
Flawless.
They
Santai.
Time to stock back up.
Reloading.
Teori bantai ya.
Reloading.
Teori
Yo.
agak bantai sedikit ini. Ya.
Hai,
Pakai low coba lah.
udah semua lu anjir.
Yang MSA itu satu kali.
Udah dapat restart laptop.
Lab.
Smoke's down.
Oke.
Hati-hati buatnya tuh.
Cutting their vision.
Stim beacon here.
Enemy spotted A.
Wall raised. Grounded.
Heal nggak?
Bolong bangsa.
Mas Ben.
Light planting.
Mas Ben aku low banget. Mas Ben aku meninggal.
Belakang anjing.
Mas Ben jangan mati Mas Ben.
Ah,
Tidak Mas Ben
bangsa.
aku low banget Mas Ben.
Brim. Ya, tunggu
Belakang.
aja. Nggak dibunuh kill sama Brim.
Yo mas.
Dapat nih. Astaga, salah angle dia.
no more charges
Waduh.
left.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
G, motherfucking G. 100 IQ ya, masih ya.
Okay, we
IQ-nya
know the drill.
mando tuh kayaknya.
Stick to your roles and we'll crush it.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Ini buat ambilnya.
Reloading.
Lebih debat.
Aku dropin lah biar dia nggak beli senjata. Buat jual dong. Aku capek nyari dia beli senjata ini.
Bot udah senjata ada jatuh ada.
Tunggu dulu.
Reloading.
Teori bedalin sendiri.
Jetnya 40 jetnya. Big. Phantom sampah kali ya ini sama.
Let's go boy. I will blind you all.
There. Reloading.
Anjing, telat.
A. One enemy remaining.
Brimnya telat multi.
Reloading.
Dalam.
You should run.
Ya elah nantangin dia.
Siapa
Nantangin.
Dikira disuruh kabur.
Reloading.
Tadi kita bakal kabur kali.
Anjir, mager banget.
Keren banget dia lawan dah.
Mager banget.
Di
Nah,
Dioni di.
Reloading.
Ini nambah 1. 50
I will find you.
Kalahin kok gitu, kalahin dulu.
Jangan.
biar mampu lu.
Mau pakai gituan sekarang dia nggak mau pakai ininya. Drone-nya.
Mau pakai drone lagi. Capek dia mainin. Iya, ayo. Anjing, goblok aku ditembakin. Mampus.
Astaga.
Spike down A.
Di situ dua. Nice, ya.
Reloading.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Lagi jokes over.
One enemy remaining.
Ada.
Nice.
Attackers win.
Too easy.
Oke, 3.
Keren banget, Bre. Puas main, Bre.
Kasian.
Lupa udah guys.
Astaga nge-lag.
Share giver lagi. Tapi kok sorry.
Sama Sheriff, Spectre.
Enggak, terakhirnya doang.
Sama kan itu aja isinya.
Lu share Spectre.
Ganco.
Dipatah gue Spectre.
Angga belum keluar.
Masih lucu.
Iya. Tadi aku kira gini lagi juga. Nge-crash lagi.
Jembai.
Aku kill 43 mantap nambah 20 anjing.
Nge-restart kayak ada.
Oh ya, aku itu adil lah.
Jelas nih tim.
Anjir. Kill 40 loh. Berapa 40? Nah.
Kok bisa?
Sudah kayak main deathmatch anjing.
Heran banget gue cuy. Ntar aku cari di YouTube dulu. Cok.
Iya anjir, kayak main Kelmer anjing.
Kita tahu, aku sampai pakai Adri 650 tuh Cok, terakhir kayak bebek ini grafiknya.
Oh itu nggak ngaruh. Walaupun grafiknya agak ngeblur, agak jelek, tapi tetap dia performanya sama aja resolusinya tuh. Itu pakainya 1920 Jo. Berapapun itu kita turunin tak suruh nggak MSA-nya tuh sama 16 kali itu 16 kali itu kerja satu kali
Udah, Cuk.
hanya non
Tetap. Ini kan laptopnya nggak masalah.
ini
Udah ngerestart belum?
Sama aja.
Oh, sama.
Udah dicas belum?
Udah, Cuk.
sambil
Lalu sambil ngecas baterai full.
Iya nggak bisa soalnya.
biasanya sih kalau gitu tuh gini nggak data dia penuh kalau nggak nanti ada antivirusnya antar dua tuh sih aku soalnya selama punya laptop dulu tuh ya kayak gitu aja apa namanya kendala virus masuk ya udah satu-satunya ya install ulang Windows tuh udah ada ringan banget
Iya, harusnya Cuk. Gue backup data gimana? Yang penting
pindah tadi semua data tadi kan hilang data C doang
data dia nggak hilang.
enggak
Masa?
Data dia nggak hilang.
hilang lah anjir aku
Data C-nya aja yang hilang.
semua backup data D data C tak kosongin udah hilang
Gimana cara
Udah
kita
di sana kalau kita langsung bisa tapi
Sama.
nggak ada aplikasi ke kalau kita mau ya di
Ada apa?
kali bayar tuh 1.000
nggak ada apa kita bilang?
kalau restart sendiri nggak ada Microsoft mau ada banyak yang hilang loh Premiere mau
nggak Premiere
di Microsoft Word no
ya itu di C itu. Aku bisa Microsoft, aku bisa cari sendiri.
ya kita restart ulang sendiri di setting habis itu apa lupa aku recovery apanya pokoknya ada di setting itu di Windows itu ya ikutin aja langkah-langkahnya lupa aku.
Oh, Windows update,
Setting habis itu
reset di PC.
cari yang reset ada pilihannya hapus semua hapus ininya data-datanya juga tuh bisa ya dipilih juga biar ke reset semua. Oh itu
Kan
app
gini.
itu
Ini apa share screen-nya?
lupa apa anjir bentar coba aku cari dulu.
Ini kan, yang ini kan keep my file kan.
Bentar, masih mencari. Mana? Oh itu dia. Remove all your personal apps and unsetting keep my file remove app. Oke, kembali dulu ke gini dulu kan cancel.
Kan aku share screen terus
Mana share bokep
ini kan recovery.
mana record
Nih,
nah
starter.
apa paling atas apa resolusi nah itu yang paling atas tuh
Ini udah dia.
Coba kamar mandi
get
bentar.
started nah itu remove all your personal file apps and setting nah itu udah
Hilang ini personal file masih. Keep in personal
remove
file.
app and setting but keep your personal file boleh juga itu coba itu di atas tangan nungguin
Nggak apa-apa.
ya oke mau sekarang langsung tapi ya, kalau keep my file bentar kalau keep my file tuh berarti apa yang terinstalasi dong terus apa gunanya di restart tuh reset disk ya maksud gue kalau
Iya,
dia
iya.
nge-reset
Enggak, dia cuman dia personal file tuh remove app aplikasinya ya cuy, settingnya hilang. Tapi
your
personal filenya data dia masih.
coba kalau nggak salah kalau mulai itu kita disuruh pilih-pilih dulu deh kamu yang mana mau keep pagi pulang pagi hanya untuk
tanpa kehilangan data.
beli rezeki ini doakan
Microsoft itu sendiri itu. Capek tak cari udah.
aku mohon dompet tak isi
Hmm. Kalian yang baru hilang ya? Enggak, UBS hilang terus hilang.
Iya.
Nah,
Ntar install hilang gitu.
oke. Yang hilang nggak?
Gra gimana tuh caranya ganti server Gra?
Di lu live biar gampang. Live-nya screen ya. Nah, itulah. Terus itu setting stream tuh yang lagi channel kita, yang lagi kita pakai di stream di channel utama stream bukan
Stream yang mana
itu stream.
anjir?
Nah itu stream yang kita pakai channel itu. Nah ya itu setting
Oh,
ya.
di channel tuh.
Itu automatic auto yang ada region OLED tuh, bukan itu yang bawahnya limit yang paling bawah.
Ini
Nah
otomatis ini.
makanya
Oh.
cek Singapura bawah. Nah, itu
Oke.
Nah, coba gimana lu?
Coba ulang.
Cuy. Udah bagus
Sama
suaranya.
Udah.
Ya kundil.
Iya, sama beda lagi dikit. Oke, bye friend. I will restart this fucking PC.
full game marah loh.
Restart right now tuh. Yuk, main yuk, lagi sini yuk. Banget jamnya ya?
Udah jam 12.
Banget anjing.
Paham.
Match found.
Breeze kah? Ya, breeze guys.
Astaga.
Mental.
Kalau home base selalu kenanya itu. Apa sih maunya Valo dia?
Ya, gua Dutch, sabar Dutch. Dot G.
Ada.
Halo, Cok.
Dutch. Aku keluar sabar.
Mantap. Gitu caranya ya.
Aku nggak stuck.
Ya, biar nggak turun sama.
Enggak gini tuh nggak kena pelanggaran.
Pelanggaran kok kayak gitu.
Enak kali sih langsung keluar anjir.
Wah, aku nggak stuck.
I don't wanna lose you. Yeah. Ratatata, begging you. Your loving hand out, baby. Begging you. With your loving hand out, darling. Only I can make I go again. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. Tell me in the morning.
Teman ini guys.
I'm awake.
Nah, gas.
Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. Tell me in the morning. I'm awake. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. Okay. Sheriff Sentinel of Light ini bagus nggak bagimu, Bro?
Enggak.
Saya.
Kalau ini banyak efek.
Apa ya?
Iya. Lalu luar.
Ini beda dikit warnanya yang pink atau yang ungu.
Iya.
Kayak beda cuma beberapa detik dikit ya warnanya. Tersedot. Pisaunya juga aneh banget, anjingnya suka. Aku pisau gede-gede gitu, sumpah dah. Tiap akhir-akhir ini store apa namanya bundle fitur ini pasti pisaunya gede-gede anjir. Suka deh aku liatnya ini. Even aku punya, aku kayaknya jarang tak use deh. Gede banget loh. Yang kemarin tuh lagi apa namanya tuh kayak tombak pedang anjing. Apa anjing make sense. Ya pisau-pisaunya ya jangan pedang aja. Bisa gitu ya, jenis-jenis nail weapon. Tongkat malaikat aja yang besar.
Match found.
Match found.
Apa? Ivan.
Guys, ada Mas Ben guys, masih menang Gary.
Ada Mas Benny gitu, Mas Benar.
Matamu.
Mas Benar ini guys,
I am both
keren
shield and
platinum
sword.
ini guys. Jadi guys, udah semua. Yang ambil jetmu cok, jetmu.
20 chicken McNugget.
Dia cok maju mulu, pengen switch,
Duh.
pengen itu fresh. Viper, you use jet.
I cannot play jet.
Try bro, learn.
This competitive bro.
I capek bro, nggak capek, anjing jet ya bodoh.
You play jet.
Oh, I'm tired bro. You go jet.
I cannot play jet.
Bro, try.
Okay.
Fuck no, bitch. Psych.
Bro.
Paksa aku kayak
Awan.
anjing udah semua dia semua tuh kan. Bapak dia lah semua. Soalnya aku setiap pakai kok di event nih setiap pakai omen tuh laki ya.
Laki.
Iya cok mana aja kalau pakai omen di
Kok pakai sofa?
Your justice
Nangis.
Is there no other
Kita teori. Aldi nggak pakai yang putih.
Anjing mau
Oke lah.
anjir.
Curi satu cok.
Duit anjir.
Buat gosip.
Ini udah pasti A ini. Udah pasti ya. Bro, they will go A, trust me.
Okay.
I'm hacking.
Okay.
Iya no.
Beneran.
Dok bahaya. Orang main follow pasti pertamanya.
Spike down A.
Dua friend.
Dia mundur nih.
Di kali aku friend aku jago bisa friend. Jagonya
One
dan
enemy
aku
remaining.
friend. Wah, anjing thank you friend. Share itu thank you banget friend. Langsung 3 tuh.
Let's blow them over.
Si bro, hey, I'm hacking man, chill.
Yeah,
Si
hacking.
bro,
hacking.
I will hacking bro.
Hacking and only 1 kill.
Yeah, because I only use for hack to get ban.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The one
Sirip
who
ini
sus.
anjing.
Sus. Iyalah, imbot sus.
Gerak-gerak enak banget anjing.
Terakhir aja sih itu, terakhir aja sini. Kamu kayak dibucin.
Gila.
Long race.
Ngobrol
Jika
Lagi.
maybe.
ada.
Ya lagi.
Atau kita anjing chip. Viper lo. They're going C.
Maybe.
Astaga, mati. Malis kita keduanya mati.
My bad, it is my bad.
Mas Ben, depanmu satu Mas Ben, at least satu. Deket banget. Sini. Nah,
Spike planted.
Ada yang perlu heal?
Eliminate.
One enemy remaining.
Aku anjing. Aku Ben.
depan ada repot.
Anjing.
Ini
My god, bro, let's go.
bro.
They call me the shotgun specialist.
They call me double hacker.
Kenapa nggak
Bro,
di
why not take? Oh, you got them. Oh, you
I
got
pressed
them.
wrong button.
Di river di. Oni di.
Oni kan?
Cok, kenapa?
Aku gak kalah. Mana di? Beliin atau beliin?
Oh, tuh udah beliin lu. Kok?
Aku yang beli, Cok.
Oni
Kill my
kan?
copy.
Oni-chan. Jangan di apa di?
B.
Jangan majuin apa di? Kau maju sendiri tuh.
Nice.
Mana?
Enggak, Cok, aku diramein kan.
Anjing.
Cutting their vision.
Cypher 145. Cypher is low. High HP.
Too low. Sage hiding him.
Right here.
Okay, so one got HP, one no HP. Cause of 6 shield.
Kalau cek.
Cek sih.
Ada tim B.
Mungkin deh.
Balik kah? Ada kah di? Adi.
30 seconds left. Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
Yes, bro, my
Nice.
wallet always work, bro. Chill.
No.
Defuse the spike.
Bro, I lose fight. Saya kan ngomong Inggris anjing.
Bisa sayang.
Nggak bisa bahasa Inggris.
Mau nih. Oke, ini aku kasih nih.
Nggak mau. Dia ramen nggak bisa aku pakai Oni, Cok. Jijik kali loh. Aku
Run and gun dong di mereka nih tadi.
jajal gitu lah. Kibai.
Pakai Spectre run and gun mereka tuh, Cok. Hati-hati, Cok.
Iya.
Barrier created.
Teori C. Oh enggak.
Oke, hold dia nih.
Ya dong, di C dong.
Mampus, kuranin juga kalau Terima, Jika.
Cok, kalau aku mati berarti di C ya. Oh enggak, semua di sana.
One enemy remaining. Spike down mid.
Mana?
Agra, aku depanmu.
Oh my god.
Telat.
Fucking GG.
Stand tall. We are Valorant.
Valorant.
We are
We
fighters.
are fighters.
Anyone have funds to spare?
Let's go here.
Viper.
Need a
Yes.
drop.
Yes, sir.
Buy me.
Thanks.
I give you Phantom, you buy me. I give you
I want to
Phantom,
get
you-
the judge.
No.
Judge good gun.
Together.
Cigan.
More like gitu.
Barrier created.
One C.
For Chime. Why you do bro? Low. Mas Ben. Aku Mas.
Healing. Blocking sight.
Agak lagi Mas Ben.
Two people.
Anjing.
Last player standing.
Wah, depan aku tuh.
Nice try. Kacau, Cok.
Oke.
We gotta pick. We move in.
Ya minta tuh.
Tampaknya mau diseriusin yang musuh ini.
Ya minta tuh ya. Udah ya.
Thanks.
Viper.
Yes,
Viper.
sir.
Next round give me your phantom, oke?
Oh, oke.
Emang phantomnya dia apa, Cok?
Next round give me your phantom, oke? Apain lagi sih?
Wall race.
Datang nggak? Anjir. Wah, jangan. Tuh.
Cok.
Spike down A. One enemy remaining. A.
Jangan dimodoh, bangke aku masih ngangkat.
Taran.
Jauh.
Wall hack, bro.
Cok, aku lagi ngambil. Cok.
Daran.
Lagi satunya padahal.
Aneh nggak dan ya?
Bangke. Lagi dikit aja udah ace tiba-tiba dia.
Oh, lagi ngambil orok kah?
Iya, Cok. Sialan. OP.
Garage.
Dan push.
Take flight.
Oh, nice.
Good attempt.
One enemy remaining.
Silang.
Long.
Nice. Maju semuanya sih. Keras like a bitch.
Just let them try to catch me.
Give me. They phantom.
Bang phantomnya dia apa, Cok?
Phantom dia phantom ini, phantom neraka. Mantap kali.
Apa?
Reloading.
Jahanam.
Oni?
Phantom neraka, Cok. Saat
Oh,
yang baru.
oh yang lost.
Yang pedangnya gede itu loh, yang panah.
Wall race.
Buset.
Teori A lagi dong.
Beni, aku heal Mas Beni.
Healing you.
Kau mati aja, Cok. Tak hidupin dah.
Kena sekali doang loh.
Mati jangan. Ya, mesti aku, Cok.
Revealing area.
Opponent killed. Your duty is not over.
Thank
One
you.
enemy remaining.
Wow, bro.
Wih, bro.
I got your
Whoa.
backs. Just, from the front.
Kontra. Beli dong strip. Ini kita guys ya, uangnya banyak ya guys.
Banyak dong, itulah.
Banyak kali ya guys, duitnya guys.
Kita sumbang ke orang-orang yang kill di mana?
Kill. Yang semua masih belum double digit, dia ada 12 dong.
Wall Mas Ben.
Udah.
For you.
Ini Mas Ben.
Fire in the hole.
Pak mula.
Kill. PSN bro.
Oi,
Ben, hidupin aku Mas Ben.
Nggak bisa.
sini oi.
30.
Pulau.
Shock dart.
You will not kill my allies.
Dari side.
Reloading.
Bangkiran enggan. Pala bapaknya lah.
Last player standing.
All side now, all side.
Ya.
Ya.
I'm so bad this game. I'm so bad this game.
Don't scope. Just don't scope. Trust me.
Stealing sight. Spike planted.
He's pushing.
One enemy remaining.
Pushing. Here.
G. Motherfucking G.
Nice bro, nice.
Clutch.
Bangkiran Engan emang orang ini. Timnya ini, Cuk.
Wind, show me where to go.
Serip.
Cuk, jangan gitu, Cuk. Ntar.
Oh. Aku beli.
I have Vandal skin also if you want.
No need. Request atau anti bucin Lex?
Wall raised.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Kemana tuh?
Si.
So sad.
I know exactly where you are.
Majunya Mas Ben jangan takut. Aku buang.
Spike planted.
Bangsat, pas kayak gitu FPS ku drop.
Anjir.
Gak bisa di.
Operator anti bucikan. Bisa lah 5 menang, santuy.
Last player standing.
Revealing area.
Bisa menang, bisa yuk. Operator di sini.
Oh, guys.
Enggak tuh dia.
Oh, dibales semua.
Oke.
Balas lagi.
Nantangin. Give me what your vendor bro, what your vendor. Don't get. Why you give me bro?
You don't give me, bro.
I'm asking bro. I'm asking why you drop?
I thought you want.
Di punya skin gini
Give me your
enggak?
phantom.
Odin enggak? Nanti aja. Odin.
I want to AC. Okay.
You want to ace? Okay, go.
Scanning ahead.
Wall raised.
C lagi.
Some at C. You want your ace, come here.
Enemy spotted.
C lagi.
I will pull out so you can get your ace.
Nggak jadi ace.
Stand down.
No, cannot get ace.
No need, it's okay bro. Just
One
win.
enemy remaining.
Who care about ace if we can win? Who care about ace if we can win?
Kabur.
Reloading.
Kejar.
Panik gak?
Bantai.
Asal enggak. Anjing. Mati aku cok.
Ya, baru aku mau ngambil.
Last round before the switch.
Reloading.
Use everything you have.
Beliin aku oli dong anti bucin. Aku kan udah beliin kau batu pistol. Biar dia kayak gratis lagi. Yang balas budi.
ya. Sampah.
Itu gara-gara aku beliin kau pistol aku jadi miskin.
Right here.
Nggak, itu pakai vandal bilangnya.
Barrier created.
Maybe A. Oh, not. Si mati.
All on site. See.
Wah, anjing lagi Viper ya. Hati-hati Viper, Cok.
Silence.
Apa lagi kah?
Anjir ya no.
One enemy
Woo!
remaining.
Nice.
Spike down. C.
Mampus.
Satu bilang.
Dia mau pakai Odin dong.
Mana yang musuh?
Switching sides.
You're not a good shot today. Don't worry. There
Oh,
are
we
other-
fuck them, yes. Oh, we fuck them, yes.
Di, klasik di,
Rupa kayak sofa anjrit.
klasik di.
Bisa kalau bisa enak asik itu.
Di klasik.
Cuman ya di sini nggak cocok anjir bagi gue.
Ya, Esen sih. Asken. Bain kurang. Esen.
Cok, klasik, cok. Anjing.
Aku ambil.
Aku udah ngomong dari tadi.
Suaramu
Aku
hilang
dulu deh.
anjay.
Oh, sinyalnya berarti.
Mas Ben.
Mana kah? Entry dong.
Maju guys, jangan takut guys.
Entry dong.
Mas Ben ganteng, kita majuin.
Entry dong. Entry dong. Entry dong. Kok Anda yang ambil itu dong?
Lock inside.
Anjing, di sana dia yang lempar.
Plant.
There.
Light planted.
One enemy remaining.
Nice one, B1.
Ada heal nggak?
We won.
Aku pakai, udah kepake.
Probably flag
Sorry.
check flag.
Mas Ben heal, Mas Ben.
Udah
Mas
kepake.
Ben heal.
Kepake,
Ben.
cok.
Nice.
Bilang.
Hilang-hilangan suaranya, cok.
Race to the spike sites.
Iya.
Serip.
Nih, mau yang 20.000 atau aku buang arah sih?
Genap lebih cepat. Ini senjatamu aku mau ganti.
Weapon here.
Ayo.
Bisa diambil.
Tapi aku ingin sini, Cok.
Bener. Sumpah lah.
Revealing area.
Ya di sana.
Retard.
Enemy spotted.
Kill aku Mas Ben. Mas Ben.
For you.
Masuk.
I have take flight.
Banyak banget aku drop.
Lagi ya. Mana di?
Ah,
One enemy remaining.
panen dan terus.
Spike planted.
Nice. Dan Mas Ben, sayang dulu.
Ngapain aku anjing? Nothing bro.
Match point.
Yang penting menang.
Now, once more.
Yuk.
Bisa gitu ya.
3 siang. Mana nih? Ke C. Teori C.
March through them.
Bebas.
Yoi, teori terus segala penjuru.
Revealing area.
Sampai kurang bawa.
GG guys, GG.
Bagi nih. Wah,
One enemy remaining.
anjir, 86 mulai.
Nice bro.
Cannot he looked at me.
Hackers win.
GG bro.
He looked at me, my bad, I cannot.
You also look at
Ah.
Di hari menang.
Lagi
Aku di bawah Viper musuh loh. Cina kali anjing.
Indah kan?
Di bawah silver.
nah, tadi itu bukan karena
Bangki,
rebutan kill.
Nah, benar.
69.
Mantap.
Yuk lagi 2 yuk. Lagi 2 kali yuk.
Match found.
Main lagi.
Woi mas. Nah, kita di-carry sama Mas Benar. Kasih
Sudah,
sage-nya-
carry saja lah kita.
Mas Benny.
Kasih sage-nya ke Mas Benar, Mas.
Mau pakai
Kata Ilham
sense kah
bakal
tuh?
menang. Kata Ilham bakal menang.
Teori Mas Benny menjadi sage.
Hari-hari jadi sage.
Teori Mas Benny jadi sage.
Hari-hari jadi
Teori
sage.
enak.
Nah, Renanya diambil. Omen. Baru.
Dua istri enak.
Hmm.
Mas Reina, keren juga nalonnya.
Mas. Nih, nggak ngepick tuh musuhnya.
Oke. Gak mungkin Ben seenak ini di dot gitu loh.
Oh, udah.
Nggak mungkin. Bisa Iron 3 dalam nih gue ngebantai Iron 3 nih. Aduh, Rina kan di Iron 2 malah deh.
Aku masih nyangkut di agennya ya. Oh, udah. Kelihatan?
Yuk, kita ke adik.
Cok, masih di bannya aku, Cok, tulisan bannya, Cok.
Air pingmu hilang.
Aku udah di event nih.
Di mana?
Aku udah di event, aku masih di bind.
Bangke. Mata mula.
Tadi masih jadi udah pindah ke event.
It doesn't matter what this place used to be. Now it's just another graveyard.
Ya, dia cepet. Keluar sini.
Serius. Kocak.
Aku pun tipe kayak temanku, Cok.
Ah?
Gua anjing itu.
Bilang
Dia
dulu.
pakai sama temen, aku
Bilang dulu, bilang. Dia jalan nih, dia jalan nih.
Bohong dan goblok.
Tapi bohong ayo. Mas Bet kok panik banget kan?
Mas Obet panik banget ya.
Mungkin panik sekali Mas Obet.
Panik.
Saya lagi 2 kali kebuka, Cok. Ada orang tuh. Ada orang tuh.
Mereka di B.
Di B kan? Di B.
Ganda masuk.
Longnya.
Harus sabar.
Yang butuh heal mundur.
Heal.
Aku Skype ya. Skype-nya tak heal.
Thank you.
Spike down B.
Enemy spotted B.
Kena anjing.
Kena geding Astra.
Manusia anjing.
Rotate mereka kayak.
Bang, stuck di bawah bang. Kejar bang. Teori A bang. Teori lagi.
Spike planted.
Bukan tuh itu. TP dulu. TP dong sih.
11.
Belum itu dong.
Last player
Wah
standing.
anjing.
Bathroom ada
kanan
satu,
dong.
di city ada satu.
City satu.
One enemy remaining.
Lah City. Betul.
Oh my god, Aldi. Jago banget sih lu, Aldi.
Enggak nih. Udah.
Dapat kok.
Clutch.
Dicariin sama anti bucin.
No time. Apa kalau no time?
Kan di carry sama komen TikTok kita santai, Bang.
Bangsat. Ada.
Langsung beli nih. Langsung buy nih.
Aku sih teori putih-putih dulu ya. Teori share putih kematian.
Le di giniin cok. Renain cok, kasih paham cok.
Belum lo ngopi lo Mas Benar.
Wah.
Oh, mereka beli bang.
Long.
Tiba. Mundur di. Bang, spek bang.
Oh, udah masuk. Elbow. Udah ada yang di elbow.
Reloading.
Helong.
Healing.
Stress. Elbow.
Wah anjing di pantai.
Di elbow ada.
Elbow satu. Manteknya udah.
Elbownya mati.
Elbow mati.
Oh nice.
Spike down B.
Dua-duanya di long. Rotate ke A.
Rotate A.
Gue kaget.
Spike planted.
Di situ deh.
Dijaga di tip.
Last player standing.
Wah, bulldog.
Blocking sight.
Bulldog tuh. Satu bulldog. Nice try. Nice try. Yeah.
Now I know how annoying I'm gonna save this time.
Gak peduli.
Oben sama asal dibucin kalau ke B trade aja ya. Aku stay dia.
Ya. Bokong. Kalau bisa.
Kotak kata storage di
We
Oben.
can overcome them.
Bokong kalau bisa.
Ya.
Wall raised.
Bang.
Ya di B.
Rotate.
Bilang.
Bilang ada.
Ya di.
Bilang and window.
Tarik aja, tarik.
Stealing sight.
Bangke.
Semua kah?
A, B semua. Di long. Masang itu masang.
Blocking sight.
Spike planted.
Who's next?
One enemy remaining.
Girly.
Elbow maybe.
Itu jendela anjing. Ada. Tuh tarik itu.
Found one.
The fuse one.
Satu diffuse.
Mana
Satu
fuse, bro?
diffuse.
Standing.
Wing. Nice try.
Lihat taping kita berdua anjing.
They're just batteries. And I need a recharge.
Aku B aja. Nggak jadi dah. Ada Aldi. Kok aja. Tak tembak.
Ya bimbang lu kan.
Kan bingung ya,
Aku
Ben.
bimbang, merana bimbang.
Mas Ben jadi Mas Ben.
Oh.
B terus
B aja.
bilang bos hai. Boleh Mas Ben kalau boleh save aja buat ini buat kita follow ini retake.
Bilang
masih bisa guys. Hati-hati.
Aku tergeser anjir.
Udah bisa guys.
B.
Last player standing.
Wah, anjing. Kok bisa nggak kena gitu loh?
Spike planted. Flawless.
Oh, bisa enggak kenapa nggak bisa enggak
Together, we will bury them
Blay,
under
saya dong Blay.
Thanks.
Thank Blay.
Yoi.
Senang nih Blay sekarang Blay.
Aldi, kau kenal Manson kan?
Kenal.
Iya. Kau gak main sama dia?
Nggak main sama dia.
Iya.
Bapaknya lah aku noob kayak ini anjing ada apa yang malu. Malu cok mabar sama orang pro anjir. Skurin. As baru main. Aku itu orangnya anjing. Kalau nggak pantas nggak.
Optimis kali.
Ada orang udah di sana.
Di sini ada.
Iya.
Di belakang itu tadi?
Iya. Ya kayaknya ngambil gini deh, ngambil orb deh. Di.
Jago maksudnya.
Cewek teman itu soalnya. Kalian Astra ngentot nanti ngeselin banget.
Last player standing.
Wah, maksud.
Oke, kita main serius.
Aduh, what are you doing, Mas? Oh man. Kalian Rena, ini aku yang pakai tadi bangsat.
My power does not end.
Aduh,
Ask
dia
for aid.
Oni.
Receive.
Oni teori.
kan.
Teori kita
Vandal. Gak ada ukuran ini.
Mas, wall langsung ke biaya Mas. Wall langsung ke U-Haul aja Mas. Tunggu ke KTP. Kita sama gue di lawan.
Kalau ada
Ada dong bangsat.
Mas.
Wih, one tap terus bangsat.
terus ngehit Renanya loh itu mati duluan hilang. Mati hilang. Kalau by one mah
You will not kill my ally.
mati kayak ngentot.
Anjay, dibucin mau ace nggak dibucin?
One enemy remaining.
Di mana sih?
Mantap. Gede kayak. Dua orang kalau ya ini. Itu dua lawan satu.
Nice.
Bangsat diurung entar.
Once more into battle. I'm not tired. Are you?
Gila lagi sini mereka.
Lucky pakai online. I'm so lucky.
Sini ya bang.
Pada step yang aku mau blind.
Iya.
Flashnya jauh bang. Kalau bisa.
Wait.
Mau maju.
Ada.
Kalah kah?
A1.
Belum. Tunggu dia dekat.
Dekat.
Aco.
Sabar dua orang. Us. Gelo. Musuh smurfer bang. Musuh smurfer bang.
Kan ada tuh, ada kan.
Last player standing.
Bisa lah di ace. Enggak ace enggak lah.
Spike planted.
Belakang di, belakang di.
Ya, makanya aku bingung anjir. Sage tak urus lagi. Oh my god, bro.
I know what
Oh my
must be done.
god. So man, river di. Tukar. Kita gimana kalau kita tukeran? Kau beli.
Oh iya,
river.
boleh.
Ini aku belakangmu, Cak. Aku belakangmu.
Senang berbisnis dengan Anda.
Senang berbisnis dengan Anda juga. COD lanjut. Bertambah.
Anjing nggak beli apa.
Jangan punya. Oh anjir. Aku bilang
Olek anjing, olek.
waduh, aku lagi lu bang.
Who's next?
Bedroom.
Player standing.
Astaga, Rena.
Spike planted.
Hawk out.
One enemy remaining.
Seek
You can do this.
Kayak ngumpet di belakang ininya, abis itu diffuse. Ngumpet di belakang ininya, abis itu saya diffuse. Ah, bodoh kali kau. Si Sky ini kalah aim tapi masih dipaksa dia loh. Rena peleng gitu loh, peleng. Ribet lagi di.
River.
Ya, Renanya bawa peleng.
Oh gini cuk, seret.
Share kita beli pandal kau.
Mana,
Kuat. Kalau si Cok.
Bangsat.
Anjing enggak ada.
Jangan cuk.
Iya, jangan.
Anak ini gak ikhlas anjing.
Aduh, lagi anjing.
Ini bro.
Udah aktif deh kan.
healing. Reload. You want to find it?
TP mereka.
Aduh,
Still in sight.
kok kena serigala lu aku.
Satu TP.
Benny, aduh Benny no.
Hawk out. Blood. I'm out of stuff.
Last player standing.
Pasti satu nol ini.
Spike planted.
No charges left.
Belagu itu.
Wah, bang.
Just some good old hard yakka. Standing in between us and victory.
Siap cok.
Smurfer yang kena smurf.
Mana kok?
Ada udah. Wah, diambil Mas BK. Oh enggak.
Mas Benny emang gatel nih.
Mas Ben, Mas Ben.
Sorry.
Jadi Mas Ben. Sampai.
Be faster. Here.
Cover going out.
Spike down B.
Masuk bro.
Anjing.
Wah, 110.
One enemy remaining.
Blocking sight.
Nih.
Blocking sight.
Kiri lu, Jet.
Last player standing.
Ah, duduk.
Rena, what? Woi, letak baru lah.
Ini ya DC.
Cutting their vision. 30 seconds left.
Ngumpet.
Pick Mas.
Baru ya.
Nice Mas.
Enggak laptop baru.
Angkat laptop baru tampaknya ngat.
Oke guys, angkat laptop baru guys. Belum setting headset ya dulu. Angkat laptop baru. Angkat laptop baru.
Let's fly.
Ada kontil.
Barrier created.
Kok biasa bisa bikin spike.
Spike di L bilang.
Tahu ya ini ini gimana lagi biar layar apa di dua. Wah, anjing.
Here.
Ben
Goblok.
Spike down B.
Ben dulu Ben.
Ben bunuh Ben.
Pistol Ben.
Mau Ben.
Samping. Belakang.
One enemy remaining.
TPA.
Reloading. Healing over here.
Spike-nya di TPA. Spike-nya di A. Mayoru.
Heal up, squad.
Kan kakak bisa dibeli loh. Bisa guys, ada guys.
Reloading. Hawk out.
Samping ini pasti.
10 seconds left.
Saving deh dia. OP soalnya.
Iya. Di B. Oh,
Iya.
Wah, bucin, goblok kali.
Last round in the half.
Don't save anything.
Oh, ini dong, anjing bucin. River.
Thank you.
Wow.
Can someone get this? Thank you. Can someone get this?
No.
Thank you. I've got your trail.
Here.
Wall raised.
Bodoh.
Dong boleh. Guys.
Shadows traveling.
Langsung dijaga.
Anjing. Harusnya mundur sih kok. Kenapa?
Jing.
Enemy spotted B. Enemy kill.
Nice.
Duck.
One enemy remaining.
Left. Nice.
Spike spotted.
We can do it.
Switching
bro.
sides.
I'm no doctor, but I can patch a bullet hole or two. Let me know if you need healing.
Come on, come on, nah ini kan terdekat. Yang grogi mas.
Udah mulai capek gak ya?
Embarrass them.
Hawk out! Enemy spotted A. Hawk out!
Sorry.
Reloading.
Penting deh.
Barrier created.
Lag anjing.
Light planted.
Behind.
Rina itu pantik, bukan. Bukan.
Here. Here, Fate.
Di samping nih.
Ya, kedua.
Enemy spotted.
Ada jempek kan. Jempek pas.
Klik kanan kan, deket kan.
Ya lu jaga Yuhal aja.
One enemy remaining.
Ben.
Around here.
Loh. Oh, no.
For you. If you see one of my creatures, it's a good thing, alright? We'll figure
Oh,
out
share it,
the
kok.
spikes here.
Akhirnya.
Cepat. Oke, akhirnya ya men ya. Tadi ya mandulnya
Akhirnya pecah telur gitu kan.
pecah loh bener tadi. Bangsat emang.
Hunt.
Bentar.
Scout destroyed.
Yorunya bawa shotgun.
Breathe.
Be aja nggak sih?
B aja.
Ke B deh. Gua solo ini. Baru sudah satu.
Kiri lu ada.
Here. Harden up, girly.
Aku siap Mas Ben. Mas Ben, aku ingin heal Mas Ben jangan mati.
Belakang.
Heal.
Cepet.
Ya, belakang.
For you.
Sabar, aku nggak usah lari.
Dia tuh Spectre. Gak usah dah.
Itu Spectre.
Gak usah. Yuk.
Hati-hati.
Oh,
30 seconds left.
Elbow-nya bisa keluar.
Elbow ada.
Anjing! Di sana. Dua.
One enemy remaining.
Pasti. Tuh.
Ih, kalau ada hacker tadi kenapa aku pakai itu?
Nice.
Di, jangan serem-seremin di. Tolong gitu lah. Terus aku lihat
Time to
nih,
step
coba.
back up.
lagi nggak hoki tuh lagi yang lain tuh lagi
Kaget.
gini biasanya sih
Enggak anjing liatnya.
ya gimana bro
Kaget. Hilang smoke-nya Aldi di depanku. Sage dong. Dia spike-nya nih.
Anjing lagi bang.
Wah, nggak akan.
Kayaknya pojok kiri.
Heal.
Oh, udah.
Blocking sight.
Shotgun Yoru.
Anjing shotgun.
Spike down A.
weh benerin weh
Wah. Ulah kenapa klik atas kok?
Let's get these idiots.
Si paham nih. Shotgun nih.
Sabar aku ambil ulti dulu. Gua ambil ulti dulu. Bantu. Arena stacknya kasih siege.
I'm gonna save this time.
Dia mau ngambil gini. Ya dibuang di sini, bangke, aku di belakangnya. Hati-hati lagi, judge tuh.
Birunya ke B.
Turunnya ke B.
Iya, tipis sih tadi.
Sabar, jangan masuk.
Di kasih anjing lu di.
Jangan panen kok. Dia tahu aku ini kayak sekali.
Di B ada Sky, ada 2 orang.
Banyak.
Tapi hati-hati. Yur.
30 seconds left.
Ada.
Wall raised. Enemy spotted A.
Yuru tuh ada itu.
Aku whiff tuh. Aldi, pinjam Aldi. Pinjam.
Elbow,
Aku mau lawan
U-hole ada.
Aku mau lawan Yoru.
Senjata aku bangsa.
Sabar, Cok.
U-hole ya, Urus.
Anjing. Ambil dia.
Lagi satu ada di
Mumpung dia
U-hole.
masih
Player
Anjing, judge.
Wah. Sorry. Anjing banget judge. Aduh, aku whiff anjing pakai pisau memeknya sejat ini. Anjing.
Spike's here.
Vandal.
Aku beli reverse. Biar adil. Tenang lebih sisi dengan Anda. Tolongnya di sisi atas, Bang. Ada yang tahu siapa yang coba jaga long. Tolongnya majuin. Dia shotgun.
Wah,
Yarunya dibuka.
Aku belum.
Enggak
spike
ditanya.
down B.
Feeling safe.
Nice. Back Eka.
wah, pop yo bangsat. Cing lah, hancur banget lah itu si RP. Jujur itu.
Tapi aja karena dia belum bisa menang.
Ada yang pakai akun gua.
Spec planet.
Last player
Wah.
standing.
Aku dit. Ong.
Out of turn.
Bangke judge-nya di, kasih paham di judge-nya di.
Look at me. I know that I am by your side.
Oi, gerak. Yang pakai Yudi siapa?
Agra ada dipakai. Agra.
Bilang itu Iman bukan?
I give what I want.
Bilang yang lagi pakai akunnya Iman tol bilang itu.
I've got your trail.
Bego banget gimana? Aku. Bentar, gue samperin dulu orangnya.
Time to hunt.
Spike down B.
I have the spike.
Heal us, squad.
Cover going out.
Hawk out.
Reloading.
Belakang.
Enemy spotted A. Let's go here.
30 seconds left. Spike down B. Last player standing.
Kok judge sakit kali ya?
10 seconds left.
Stand tall.
Tolol gitu, tolol.
We are fighters.
Don't worry about it.
I am everywhere. Reloading.
Bangke. Ngebling.
Nanti bucin, lu mending ke samping aja, ke sini, jangan lawan. Tunggu terus baru P. Masih TP. Tunggu TP, belakang lu dekat.
Bangsa.
B.
One dead. Found one.
Yoru. Re.
Hawk out.
Lanjut.
Bang, satu bang. Left. Bukan situ. Sini. Pas.
Judge to judge.
Last player standing.
Buset, jarak jauh banget anjing.
Cina.
Riftwalk is dead.
One enemy remaining.
That's 3.
Fake.
Alah, ya lupa.
Iya.
Clutch.
Santai.
Match point.
We know what they're doing. Trust each other and we'll be fine.
Santai di. Chill. Ya habis ini kita menang.
Find the weak point and break it. Here.
Reloading.
Time to hunt.
Shadows traveling.
Scout destroyed. Hawk out.
Cover going out.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Here.
Push A. Di B semua mereka.
Wall raised. You will not kill my allies like that.
Kurang lu bisa TP.
Anjir.
Gue gak bisa lewat.
Dua.
CT 1. Satu.
One enemy remaining.
Pantai.
Flank Ren.
Here.
Hawk out.
On left yang mana?
There. I'm watching here.
Mau jadinya gimana kok Ares? Oh, udah.
Nice.
They have seen our power.
The enemy only looks for yours. Their hearts tell a different story.
Baru nih enak juga.
Ada yang mau pakai OP nggak?
Enggak, jangan bang, ini aja dibuangnya dibuang. Jangan bang, ini aja dibuangnya dibuang, please nyata. Kalau ada gambling misalnya, kalau ada gambling sampai di efek. Shotgun.
Udah ada kanan ya. Buset.
Oh, bak dulu.
Cover going out.
Udah lah.
I have the spike.
Reloading.
B.
Ada Yoru tuh di pojok.
Shadows traveling.
Men, lu bisa paranoia nggak kesini?
Here.
Gua masuk ke UK.
Udah pada kanan,
Satu, dua, tiga. Be clear.
Bisa solo.
Anjing.
Spike down B.
Wah,
30 seconds left.
Tolong.
Bye. Watch this.
Mana turun?
Cutting them.
Belakang lu.
Last player standing.
Di belakangnya woi.
Astaga.
Defenders win.
Pinter banget jurunya. Herman saya.
Enggak, tadi dia udah gini, Cuk. Kedengeran beneran TP-nya, Renanya duluan diajak bayuan malah.
Oke.
Isi lagi akun mau ditabrak lagi.
Wih, saya beli 5D guys. Wah, sombong kali beli 5D udah berempat. Cewa.
Dia main itu jagain bermain.
Lanjut atau gimana?
Terus?
Kalau menang pasti last tag ini kayaknya. Sampai jam 3 kayaknya.
Taruh, Cok. Masih loading, Cok.
Bapak baru
Bangsa.
kenapa? Mungkin nangis.
Dipanggil. Kenapa kan baru habis di restart nggak robot lagi suaranya kan emang laptop lunting ya.
Nah, ada yang terinstall tuh berarti nggak percaya kan lah. Oke tuh. Ada yang swap yang terinstall di sana yang kayak nggak tahu gitu. Membuat semuanya kayak download.
Dengar lah. Ya sih.
Lagi ngapain tuh?
BS ulang gue setting sumpah anjing bangsat kotor meme.
Makanya aku bilang
Aduh. PF ya aku masih drop ya.
enggak kayak nggak mungkin.
Data cik udah kayak Mister dia
Oke.
kan besok malamnya udah boleh nggak bisa siangnya sih saya belum ngatur gue pingsan pengatur itu sih atur notif sawiria apa lihat notif sawiria kayak berapa ms sih
Sudah.
kalian sumpah semua pengulangan dari awal ngentot. Save.
Match found.
Males banget, Bris.
Brace kah? Quit lagi.
Choose your agent.
Ngepick nih.
They think I'm an old dog. I'll show them just how many tricks I know.
Mudah-mudahan bener nih timnya.
Hello guys. Hello Sage, hello Jet.
Hello?
Jet, I don't need you to kill at least 50 or what. Just entry for us, okay?
Syarif. Langsung nih Syarif. Bre. Aku lupa kok. Ya aku ini belakangmu ya. Jangan dibuang.
Dibuang ke laut.
No, I'm just saying hello.
Oh, okay.
The retake, yes? Saying hello.
Eh.
Launching smoke.
Flashing.
Left, 3 low. 85 brim.
Spike planted.
Oh shit. Flashing.
Last player standing.
Wah, anjing.
Jetnya low.
Wah, anjing.
Buset.
One hit dong, bangsat.
Ngapa ya kita temuin starter mulu?
Raina, still hungry? I'm sure my pets can chase out some game for you.
Punya uang.
Asik.
Ternyata dia bagus tuh itu Jo. Ternyata ini.
Aku nyangkut. Viper low, teman-teman.
Last player standing.
Bangke.
Senjataku.
Spike plant. Flawless.
Senjataku.
I'm the last thing they'll see before they die. Lucky them.
Udah lah, ke aja dah.
Safety's off. Launching smoke.
B.
Bangsat, aku ke A, mereka ke B. Apa sih maunya?
Izit B.
Tunggu di.
Kayaknya dia nggak sama Soben nih. Flashing.
Bangsat.
Enemy spotted B. Enemy spotted B.
Viper low. Viper.
Last player standing.
Low.
Eliminate.
Gila aimnya, cok.
Time to stock back up.
Beli aja ini.
Beli aja.
Garip. Aku stop yang request. Boleh agak.
Males menjomblo gitu loh. Don't wall.
Smoke's down.
Cok, becok.
My bad.
It's okay.
Right here.
Just wait.
Beacon here.
Wait.
Spike planted.
Enemy spotted B.
Player standing.
Bangsat, pagi-pagi udah OP anjing.
Stand tall. We are Valorant.
Ah, bocah nih yang pakai jet, nggak berani. Kesel. Beli senjata kah?
Santai tuh Mas Ben. Chill santai lah.
Yuk, ultiku ada nih. Dia masang langsung ulti dah. Enak.
Don't take. If you don't want to flash. Fucking A, fucking B.
Smoke's down.
You should run.
Aku duluan karena besok lagi mau ke ATM sih. Smoke bang.
Nggak ada.
Spike planted.
MPC ya.
Blinded.
Oh, anjing buat jet nih.
Last player standing.
Bangsat, kiri kanan. Bisa gitu ya?
These parasites
Santai.
take one step past this place.
Sabar gitu Mas Ben, sabar. Chill dulu, hero. Kalem, kita hero flirt.
Astaga. FPS ku turun tadi, Cuk.
Kita operator.
Jangan ngadi-ngadi lah.
Jet, you want to push? I can do Jet, you want to I can do the dog thing.
You can.
Launching smoke.
Menonton lah atau
You will not kill my allies.
And you.
Do you have heal?
Bangsat! Anjing, kaget.
Mas Ben.
Just hold.
Still. Finger rotating.
Terus.
Wait, don't die,
30 seconds left.
Finished.
One enemy remaining.
Spotted B.
Udah pilihan dia adalah
10
apa yang
seconds
mati. Sampai mana, Lur? You and you
100.
and you.
He's low over here.
Hawk out.
I never play Sky in my whole life. I'm so sorry.
Dapet dia.
Our way back up to the light.
Nice one, Sage. Let's go. Empty guys. Whoever die, empty. Mas Ben jangan ini Mas Ben jangan nikung ya. Ini Sage
Apa
punya aku ya.
sih? Ini loh yang diam-diam ini yang bahaya ini.
Aku malas jomblo, Cok.
Smoke's down.
Cok, tolong Cok di B Cok.
Stim beacon down. Launching smoke.
Spike down.
Anjing lah, dapat satu mati satu. Nice. Saya masuk.
One enemy remaining.
Nice one, Jet.
Kasih pam. Nice.
Nice, guys.
Reload. Spike is B. Reloading.
Even with numbers, anything can still happen. Remember that.
Reload.
Wait a second, lucky my breath.
Reloading.
Go pick,
Di, jangan pick di.
Get out of my
Smoke's
way.
down.
Dia.
Hey, one mid.
Oke, anjing.
Finish. Clutch.
Spike planted.
Bangke. Sorry. Saving aja. Saving.
Don't revive.
Tahan, what?
Ini nih.
Last player
Come on,
standing.
Ben.
Udah nggak bisa menang kode kayak gini 2 lawan 2.
Oh, Ben.
Alah, pergi dah.
tombol senjata bagus biar.
Ben biar dapat duit. Nggak jadi Ben.
Nggak terkentot minus.
I'm amped. Let's go. I got things to do.
Terkentot.
Sumpah aja terken.
Skin OP biar gue bantai bocah kalau ini. Jangan Jet, don't smoke.
Watch and learn.
Nggak di smoke berarti nih. Oke.
Ada nggak?
Stim beacon down.
Men.
Sit, watch your back.
Watch mid di flank.
You should run.
Kena semua teman kita.
Spike down A.
Oh enggak. Kasih paham. Project ya?
Pernah ke GOPAY nih.
Silakan.
Wah anjing. Masih di sana.
One enemy remaining. Spike
Flank.
down A.
Take my OP.
I got it.
Oh, okay.
I feel
Give it to me. I'm next Jack.
Yeah, bro, this is so
Yes,
fucking smooth, baby.
They say I'm the next Jack killer. Let's go. We win, bro. Flank. Give it to me, bro. I'm next Jack killer. Let's go. We win.
Wah, double OP di sini.
Yo, pantek ini kamu yang aku
Di A, cowok.
pantek.
Ubur-uburmu jauh banget jalanan. Lagi dan terus.
Bangsat ada di mid, satu di mid. Nice.
Spike down mid.
Kali cok rame pisan tuh. Man dulu cok. Sini ada tuh dia.
One enemy remaining.
Nambah apa anjing? Masa.
Nice.
I got my aim like a sheep, man.
Remember to talk to each other out there. If we communicate,
Bisa
win.
konsisten nih yang kuji lah.
Di.
Okay, we can do it if we try. If only to
Siapanya mana?
say your
Maafin
mind.
bro Rena.
Sofia belak-belakan.
Thank you, Di.
Jual
bukan.
benar. Biar Saldi yang dropin. Biar Saldi 9.000.
Sama dokternya
Dropin di kau yang beliin kocak.
udah dibeli.
Launching smoke. Molly.
Spike down B.
Bangsat. 129 loh.
We can do it.
Mid, one.
Only to stay. Your mind.
One enemy remaining.
I think we can do it if we try.
Pindah deh dia.
You will not kill my
Oh,
ally.
mid.
Mundur.
Cutting their vision. One enemy remaining.
That's one.
30 seconds left.
I think we can do it if we try.
Gun here.
10 seconds left.
Kira dia doang kali bisa pakai OP. Anjing.
Last round before the switch.
We cannot.
Ada request tuh, serius cok, aku mau. Serius.
Betul.
Oh ini baru.
Didi, kau jaga B, jaga B. Itu dual OP. Penjaga kematian. Jet, Kermit, oke. They don't
Yeah.
Thank you.
Stim beacon here. Prepared for hellfire.
B kah?
B.
Poison's gone.
Yang dapat cuma killjoy-nya anjing. Betul.
Last player.
Anjing,
Spike down B.
buta aku.
Get out of my way.
Switching sides.
This place is nice, but not nice enough to die in.
Kita nih,
Let's
opat.
win and get out of here.
Reloading.
Serius cok.
Here.
Brim smoke here.
Kenapa? Trip bang. Trip.
Dikejar gua. Ini. Dok. Oke. Mas Ben, sini Mas Ben nih. Tuh. Dapat nih.
Launching smoke.
Kenapa nggak beli gua? Ayo Mas Ben.
Get bomb.
Smoke's down.
Defenders.
Oh,
Reloading. Hulk out. Blinded.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Enemy spotted A.
Spike down A.
I'm not hitting, man. On backside.
Enemy spotted A.
Clear one.
Nice.
Mundur. Jangan terlalu open. Gol lo.
Tandain
Fix
cok,
low, fix.
gimana cok?
Hulk out. Blinded.
wah ngentot. Terus nanti nggak cocok merah.
Molly.
Last player standing.
Wah,
One
anjing.
enemy
Parah
remaining.
55 tuh. 55.
Ah.
Ya. Jauh.
Nice.
Gila, Mas Ben emang the best. Mas Ben emang.
The enemy only looks
Ben terus kok Ben. Kita lagi cari.
Kemana nih? Gua
Spike here. Safety's off.
Block enemy for you. Reloading.
Wah.
Iya mati. Iya mati.
Sahil nggak?
Bukan aku
Two
sih.
mid, 1A.
Pakai yang. Thank you.
Two mid, 1A.
Waduh.
No, edit. Itu ya.
Right here.
Nah, sih ini orang gue pengen bunuh dulu. Anjing masih ada lagi dong.
Enemy spotted mid. Reload.
Run, A. 1B.
Spike
What
down
the
mid.
fuck?
No one B.
One enemy
No one
remaining.
B.
Last player standing.
Last. 50 ya, 50,
Get out of my
50.
way.
Nice.
Nice.
Damn, nice. Tell you what, a day working the farm,
kedrop.
2 days for reloading.
Share lagi tuh, share.
Mending beli pandal game.
Help a girl out, would you? Cheers, mate.
I don't fucking like it.
Reloading.
Better,
Even fight? That's fun.
better than everything, you know.
No.
Everything. Every fucking thing. Wah, anjing tutup, Cok.
Someone's in defender spawn.
Fucking door, bro.
Reloading.
Launching smoke.
Ah,
Reloading. Someone's in defender spawn.
vandal di vandal.
What the fuck?
Jangan itu.
Yeah, I think you don't push like that.
Planted.
Just get side. Just get
Ben,
push it.
cewek Ben, carikan itu cewek Ben. Jangan
Ben.
Player standing.
Bang,
Ben, tidak Mas Ben.
Mas Ben, what is going on, Mas Ben?
What is going on Mas Ben nih? Mas Oben.
Ini don't think this hundred ini. This is a fucking comforter.
Your hearts are pounding.
Tau nggak duit tuh kayak nggak nambah-nambah gitu perasaan gue kayak mentok udah gitu.
Kau beli series, Cok. Series itu mahal.
Iya 800 bro favorite. Oh my god bro.
Reloading.
I hate everything.
Launching smoke.
Uy! What the fuck?
What the hell?
Spike down A.
One second.
I got the spike.
Pindah.
Aku yang 32.
Spike drop.
Tap 3 kali nggak mati. Merah.
I got the spike. Spike dropped.
Got the spike.
Emang gitu sih sialan.
Belum, saya belum dicek.
Ngecek lah.
Enemy spotted mid.
Mati blok. Mati. Ah.
Langsung dibredet manja bre.
Block
Sampai
sight.
Pas Mas Oben pasang aja.
30 seconds left.
Bang,
Last
bisa
player
gua pakai
standing.
cepet lari.
Their lives are so meaningless. Might as well give them to me.
Ekonomi kita miskin.
Kita beban.
Ekonomi kita sangat mantap anjing. I don't know bro. I'm not to buy bro. Kira-kira tahu.
Smoke's down.
Enemy spotted.
Plant the spike.
One flank. Wait.
You should run.
Open up the sky.
Anjing, Blano.
Cuca ISO.
Cok, kena blindmu aku, Cok. mati yang
One enemy remaining.
That's three.
kirimu Bray.
We got this.
Mas anti bucin mau vandal.
Oh, vandalku gini.
Santuy. Yang penting vandal berskin. Yes.
Reloading. Trust in my healing. Reloading.
Just wait. Don't push.
Smoke's down.
Seek them out.
Right here.
Enemy down.
Reloading.
Blocking sight.
Still in sight.
Stim beacon down.
Cutting their vision.
Spike down A.
Jet low.
Atas.
Last player standing.
Astaga.
Wah, anjing. Kok mikir di sana ya? Trash.
No more doubts. We're ready.
Lagi dong.
Launching smoke.
Reloading.
Your duty is not over.
Drop me, Sheriff. Just use it. Sheriff.
Di mana?
Astaga, ketemu bangke.
Blocking sight.
2 orang nggak tuh ngepicknya barengan.
Enemy spotted mid. Reloading.
Last player standing.
Flank, behind. Anjir. Kenapa jadi fokus semua musuhnya anjing?
Match point.
If you say one of my creatures, it's
Liatnya nge-smur, snipernya nge-smur, semuanya nge-smur apa sih semuanya? Nah, ini kalau kita main sama si janggu-jangguin, kita bantai aja 3-0. Cibai.
Iya. Konsep apa ini kalau orang.
Gak kemik kita nggak bisa menang.
Tier gold atau immortal ya.
Dimo. Sebenarnya Dimo sih sama aja sebenarnya MM-nya. Cuma mereka pintar aja.
Reloading.
One side.
There.
Enggak ngasih tuh tadi. Dari di sini. Kabar.
Astaga.
Spike down A.
Ngelek, cok.
You will not Kill my allies.
Last player standing.
Get out of my way.
GG guys, GG guys.
Defenders win.
Yes. Bye. Terus guys, thank you semuanya guys.
Ya, thank
Thank
you.
you buat hari ini.
Yuk,
Duluan guys.
Yuk, kabur ya.
Wah, nge-lag. Run dong. Wah, ngelag parah. Sip. Udah. Fanatik.
Look at the amount of utility they've still got on this B site. Stopping any sort of lane push, those nano swarms can easily be activated. And Sova towards the spawn, the second player that might not be expected. But no, it's all a fake, and Vodafone Giants don't know that they're still running into a three-man stack. Fnatic are so good at this. We saw it on Icebox as well, Tom, where Vodafone Giants would try to take map control elsewhere and try to make noise, and Fnatic just wouldn't move. They would just sit in position and go, yeah, cool, you can go B if you want. We're sticking with 3A. Vodafone Giants have to save. They have no choice but to just save this. The time is way too low, and we're going to see 11 on the board for Fnatic in, well, I was going to say flawless fashion, but then Magnum died immediately, so 4 players surviving.
Yeah, it's worth it for him if he can remove the extra weaponry. It's not really that much of a loss, but the other thing as well is I feel like selling a fake in a 3v5 is really hard to do. Like, you would almost have to just run into the site and then run away. Like, there is absolutely no reason for Fnatic to over-rotate, because even if they just trade evenly, that's a 1v3 retake for the remaining couple of players. So they're not just going to abandon the site and just walk away. So sending one man to just almost be like, look, I broke the door, everyone come in, like this, it was never going to work. Like, if Fnatic fell for that, I think I would have just left, because that would have been the worst sold fake of all time. Like, there's no chance that would have worked. I can understand why Giants are trying to do it. You get into a desperation point with that little time left on the clock in a 3 versus 5. So yeah, fair enough, but Fnatic have now broken back in a couple of rounds. Again, Durka Bladestorm, never underestimate it. The man is just an absolute monster, but it does seem now that some of those more aggressive plays, some of those risky pushes into the sites have stopped working, and then the slower plays is what benefits him, because shutting him down, even when he's playing solo, it's one of the toughest things to do in Valorant. Like, even the best teams in the world have struggled to do it, so the fact that Giants are currently suffering the same problem, it's not that much of a surprise.
I think one of the biggest problems as well for Giants in situations where they're trying to sell fake info is in reading how teams like Fnatic will actually respond to the things that they do. The caliber of opponents they usually play against, no doubt, will have been more prone to over-rotate, more prone to give them the advantages that they want. But, I mean, look at Fnatic in this round. Giants make a little bit of presence towards B. They start to move back to the mid area. All the while, Patino is watching short, waiting for a peek to come through. But there's nothing. Shock darts behind the smoke in case someone's playing up close. Again, nothing. Fnatic are playing this incredibly passive. They know what is going on from Vodafone Giants. The only combat they're really looking for is Durka pushed up in main. And Fatino's about to swing into him, and this is going to be such an important fight. The wallbang shot to Durka takes him down and now puts the man advantage in their favor. Vodafone Giants have Hunter's Fury and they have Omen's ulti. They can go into any part of the map they want for information. Basically a free Sova arrow, which can be so important when you have this man advantage to stop you from running into a stack. The choice to go B would currently be the correct one, but the rotates are on the way, and slowing it down a little bit, Vodafone Giants will get some big dividends, but they're throwing over arrows on A. They've got to go fast now.
Do they clear? Oh, surely Mystic has to be dead. No, he's actually going to get away with 2 kills? Oh, eventually the trade comes through, but the spike has been dropped on short. They've only got 20 seconds to try and deal with it. Now, Doma doesn't have any flashes left, and the dash away might give him an opportunity. He's got him trapped in the corner, but the pistol is enough. And now it's left onto Boaster. Shock Dart might actually get the kill, but there comes the Blade Storm. Vitinho again. He just seems to explode into rounds exactly when Giants need it. And well, this time the Jet is the difference.
And the really important thing about that is Fatino had the spike. He had the balls to just go for that play. When you've only got like 10 seconds left to get the spike planted, you can't really rely on that one teammate to cover you. If that kill is found, it's a 1v1 and you are on the back foot. I mean, he has the high ground, you know, it's over. But not only that, the fact that you're stuck where the spike is, there's like 2 angles you can potentially peek, and that player is going to be primed and ready to take that fight. Instead, Fatino says, hey, let's catch him off guard. Let's take the fight to him. Brings it right to his turf and takes him down. That's exactly what you want to see. And Dirk is actually ahead of this smoke. The recon is destroyed, so he can still hold that position. That's exactly what he's going to do late into the round, waiting for someone to come out from B connector. And this battle of the operators, for what I think is the first time we'll really see it come up. And the timing on Durka. I don't know why he took himself out of the scope, but hey, Fatino's going to be happy with that. That's 2 for 2 in the last 2 rounds.
Yeah, and that's been the difference. Like, they've been able to shut him down. They've been able to deny that aggression, and well, then it comes down to Fnatic almost having to take gambles elsewhere. They're going to report back that there's at least a player outside of A. And in fact, it's a lot more than just a player. There's in fact the majority of the squad about to push in this direction. 45 seconds left. Now this control would actually make a pretty big difference. I wonder if Doma's about to try and pop flash himself out of it. I think he is. This is risky as hell, and he's not going to get anything for it. Vitinho already going to find his second of the round and looking to try and dash back into this site. Mystic is waiting. He needs to go huge, and he will fall for Vitinho as well. This man is just taking over the server.
We really need to take a look at this guy after the games. Fatino has been around for a long time.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Sorry for interrupting.
Go for it.
Didn't they drop him?
Vodafone Giants?
Yeah, I'm sure that he was in like X Giants at one point.
I'm not 100% sure.
I could be wrong in that one, but I'm pretty sure that yeah, he played for X Giants Gaming, but it might have just been that he joined the players who were then Giants. But it is almost funny that he went and then became part of that team and now has ended up in the actual roster, and now just looks absolutely sick.
Yeah. You know, back in the day, when it was, when he was playing for X Giants, yeah, you're right, because they were the full Spanish team, right? With Jamba, the man who first showed us the double shock darts back in the Allied Esports Invitational Ignition series, way back in the day. And Fitino back then was one of the, it was Fitino and Jamba. Those are the ones that really caught my eye. Jamba because of his proficiency on Sova. It was unlike anything we'd seen from players within the European scene at that point. Of course, closed circuit invite only, that's bound to happen. And then Fitino was just incredible individually. But I will say he is way better now than he was back then. Like, he caught our eye back then, now he's stealing the show completely. Dirk has found the opening kill, mainly because it wasn't Fitino on the other side this time.
He's got the hero operator in this round. No one else you'd want with it, of course. And he's already managed to find them the opener. Now again, lockdown's still online. Again, I don't think that's been utilized at all, really. They're probably saving it for the right retake, but a lot of these rounds seem to be lost before that's really an option for Mystic. Oh, sorry, for Magnum even, to bring that one in. Now, mid-control is completely in the favor, but the flash going through, I don't believe that actually caught anyone, so not much information here. And Fitino, again, going to be leading that charge. Now, the stack is prominent. 4 players waiting on A. One of them, Doma around tree. I think he's dead here, but it might just be the information they need. And, well, you can't quite do that versus Fitino. He'll hit that shot all day.
About as free as they come for him. Dirk is going to be taken down on the side as well. And this is starting to look so good for Vodafone Giants. They don't know the Boaster's still on the site, but he's caught as he tries to sneak his way out. 11-11. Tied up we go. And Tom, I said it when Fnatic won that pistol round in this half. I felt like that gave us the close map that we desired. And here it is. Now only one team. Whoever wins this round is the one that has the possibility to close it out in regulation, or we hit OT at 12-12, and I'm excited either way. I don't quite mind which way it goes. This has been a hell of a series.
How did David P even get there? Like, he jumped up through the heaven, and it seemed like nobody even realized from Fnatic. He's been finding holes in this roster pretty much all the way through the map. Sure, Fitino's definitely been the star of the show. I don't think there's any argument there, and to be honest, that is a surprise to me. Like, we watched map 1. Let's be real, that was Durka domination. Like, that was, like, we never really saw Fitino come onto the server. We were raving about Hoodie. We were worried for this squad. Get into map 2, he was phenomenal. Night and day, completely opposite. And now we go into Ascent, and again, it looks like a map where he just thrives. It looks like he's just completely, quote-unquote, comfortable, as you said. So now Fnatic, they're going to take themselves a pause. It was something mentioned on the desk that it wasn't something they were doing, but giving Mini the opportunity to have his input. We know that Boaster and him are the deadly duo behind the scenes which drive this roster forward. Let's hope he's got an idea, because right now Fnatic are desperate.
Placing swamp grenade.
Calling a tactical timeout this late into the game. You can see how serious they're taking it. It's time to make that push happen. Tactical timeout is over at this point. There we go. I suppose in a way, Tom, the whole round is a tactical timeout.
Shut up.
if you really think about it.
No, not really thinking about it. It's 11-11. I could not care less about whatever weird analogy or thought you're going to try and come up with. We're getting on with the round. Mid-control is the point of contact, at least. We've seen a couple of attempted B splits, but a lot of the time it has ended, well, almost in a bait. The B site has not been the turf of Giants. In the majority of rounds, they've ended on A. Magnum is in a good position. Is he going to be able to do much here? Even a trade here for Giants would be absolutely fine. Ambi, he's not checked it properly. Oh, it's a little bit... Oh, it went wrong. It went wrong, to say the least. Magnum with a chance to get a multi-frag. He's only going to come out with one. And now they're pressuring onto Dirk. He's been caught a few times. This time he escapes. Doma in a bit of trouble himself. This is not the greatest of rounds for Fnatic. It seems like they're almost choking out of this one, but Mystic might just be there to save the day. 3 kills as he fades back into the smoke. And he'll just about get around the corner.
Oh man, I did not think he had that much time left on the smoke, so fair play. The read was there. Meta with 11 HP left to keep the dream alive for regulation victory. He needs to win this 1v2, and the Hunter's Fury, it ends his chances. There's no way he gets this plant in, surely. Oh no, it's right on him. 12-11. Fnatic edge closer to that upper bracket final. They're looking to win it out 13-11 here, map number 3, and avoid the overtime. which would send them to face off against Team Liquid, who already secured their spot in the upper bracket final. Tom, this is tough. This has been very, very tough indeed, but Fnatic, they've made it work in, I would say, one of the craziest rounds I've seen for a long time. That was truly ludicrous. It felt like fights were happening all across the map, and there was no attacker or defender. We were watching a deathmatch with a bit of strategy. The Odin play, it's come out from Boaster. Now I'm a big fan. Always loved Boaster, but this one's really pushed it over the line. Let's see what he can do with it.
They've TP rotated as well. There's going to be some counter ultimates being expended. Magnum actually pushes straight through and manages to turn it into a 3 versus 2. Now the spike is still in their control. They're actually going to take a bit of a risk here. This turns it into a 1 versus 1. Doma might be able to end this round in his tracks, was expected by David P. The man just has a 6th sense in this matchup at least. That could have been it. That could have been map over. That could have been series over. But he wins the duel and turns this into a 2v2 retake.
The steps are heard. David P, we talked about his lurk plays earlier on, and he's in a prime position to get some serious work done. There's the kill to Magnum, leaving Boaster alone. 50 HP and a 1 versus 2 to win out. The spike planted open for them and a player flanking him from heaven. That is going to be an overtime question mark. He's already sticking it to halfway, or at least that's what they think. Pushing down, Ambi will catch him, and we're going to OT on map number 3. Vodafone Giants have made it work. It's been a damn impressive series from this team. They have earned the respect of absolutely everyone within the European scene, from the showing that they've put on here alone, from the victory over Vitality, and possibly the victory over Fnatic. As we enter the OT, it's all on the line.
I have to be honest, like, when we saw like a lot of players coming over from Counter-Strike moving into Valorant, there were definitely some players I doubted, and I can hold my hands up and say that one of them was David P. Like, coming over, I was not sure how much this man would be able to perform. Now in G2 he proved, at least individually, he could definitely still roll with anyone. In this team, honestly, in this map, they would have lost if it wasn't for him. Fatinho is, as said, the star, but he has had so many impact plays which turn this map on its head. And I'm loving watching Giants, I have to say. This is the first time I've got to cast them, I think, ever. Just the whole roster. But this is a different team completely to what we've seen in the past, a different level to what we've seen in the past, no matter the result in this matchup. And now they have a chance to take down a Masters finalist.
I've got the chance to cast Vodafone, obviously, back in the days. And actually, just as you say, they dropped Patino. I mean, they did drop the whole roster. I think they just pulled out for a period. Just him. So, yeah, it wasn't so much like they dropped him or they dropped a couple of players. Like, they just left the roster and then rebuilt later. But technically, yes, he was removed from the roster. Or you could look at it this way. They removed themselves from the game, and when they wanted to re-enter, they looked to Fatino because he's so damn good. Either way, the point is, this team has been built relatively new, certainly compared to Fnatic, compared to the success Fnatic have found. This is not someone that you would expect to be potentially knocking them to the lower bracket, but they've become a little bit of a dark horse within the scene. Great flash by David P, and a double kill, a shutdown on the A push, and they still have Patino here with the operator. How did that not connect? Through the shadows it went, and Mystic is now harassing the backside, taking down Meadow. Oh no, Vodafone Giants are on the back foot, and Fnatic, they've pulled this one out of absolutely nowhere.
That shot might have been everything. Mystic getting one of the kills on the way back in, but there's still 2 players to fight for this one, to try and give them that advantage that they so desperately need. Hoodie trying to peek back in, he's been spotted. They now know where both players are, or at least should do, with Ambi spamming through the smoke. Hoodie has made some ground at least, but with all 3 players underneath heaven, there's no way they can clear these angles. Fnatic just group up as a squad, and they will garner their 13th round map and series point.
Magnum's looking different these days. 13-12. Fnatic are certainly feeling like it's the birthday of everyone on their lineup. They feel like they're Ryan Central right now because they're just 1 away from connecting their spot in the upper bracket grand final. Or yeah, well, you call it a grand. You don't call it a grand final if it's just the upper bracket. It's just a final. Yeah, it's just a final, Tom. But what it is 1 game away from qualifying, right? making it to that EMEA playoffs to face the best teams within our collective regions. That's what they're gunning for. Recon on mid sees nothing. Vodafone Giants definitely have the pressure on, and dealing with Dirk is going to be the first big task that they face. He's up on top, and Hoodie's ready for it. With that down, there's a player up close in the form of Doma, but Hoodie, full blind, just deals with him. This is fantastic from Vodafone Giants. Up on top they go, and Mystic's able to drop one. Dancing around the generator, he will be taken down. All onto Magnum to make this clutch happen and avoid another overtime. But look at that. Vodafone Giants' decision-making is on point. They realize this guy's already rotated into position, so let's rotate back. They've heard the steps. They know he's here.
Yeah.
They know that he's coming in through spawn.
Yeah, they're watching the smoke like a hawk. He still manages to get away with one. There shouldn't be anything more, though, as David P is there with the trade. 13-13. The battle continues. See who remains within the upper bracket. Of course, neither team at this stage to be eliminated. But considering this is a pretty hefty best of 3, they do have to play another match today.
That is a very good point. Yeah, the loser has to play another match to stay alive, which is not ideal after such an elongated series. And correct me if I'm wrong, it's versus BDS, a team that I presume is currently watching this game.
Probably. They're going to have a lot to watch, but yeah. They're also a team that, I don't know, on their day, I genuinely believe can beat anyone. So I would not like to be going down into the lower bracket versus them, because a lot of the time I think it depends on which version of BDS you face, whether or not you get through or not.
Well, indeed, now with a 6th player, that is even more true. There are multiple versions.
Literally what version you face, but also, well, do you get God tier clutcher Logan or not? Like,
well,
I think that's one of the things you have to worry about.
Versus 10-star, Gatch is a new player in the roster, performed really well. But hey, we'll leave that for the next series to discuss, because we'll get to see BDS
There's
in a little
desk
bit.
For this stuff.
They do their job. They get through all that sort of.
They're hating right now how much we get to talk. Like, I'm telling you, like,
Caster, stop talking.
Fuming. She's like, I don't want to talk about this game, but it's still going. 40 seconds left on the clock. They're about to make play into the B site, which is currently empty. A retake setup on B. Now, this is something we haven't witnessed so far from Giants. They did this on A, and it worked fairly well. Now, Bose has got to be very careful. He's got 3 players facing into his crosshair, and it's shaky from him. David P will be the one to close him out. Barely any damage done, and the remaining players, well, they're locked into the site.
Paranoia is going to catch the first, but there's literally 4 guys on site. God. They've got the potential to make multiple crossfires happen. Retaking with the off, not going to be easy, but Hoodie is leading the charge and dominating every fight. He takes Doma all alone on the back site. Numbers are going to be his downfall as Hoodie eliminates him. That is 14-13. Vodafone Giants facing map point, series point to make it to the upper bracket final. To face Liquid. This could be Fnatic going to the lower top and facing elimination from the entire tournament. Their chances of going to Masters, gone. Their chances of going to Champions, hurt, let's say.
Yeah. Yeah, Fnatic are one of the only teams that actually have that slight lifeline of, I think, already sort of being in that last chance qualifier, but I don't want to talk about that right now, because I feel like that, firstly, it's confusing as hell, and secondly, the match is still going, and they could very easily come back into this one. And while Durka, a lot of the time you're not going to see players go for the operator so much in overtime because you can't have yourself those extra shields, but Durka doesn't seem to mind.
I'm gonna have to buy this man tickets to Hamilton or something. Boaster's playing the Odin on every side. He just keeps buying it up. What is that for Magnum? He's ran after Fatino. He's chased him down. Nano swarms, cloudburst, smokes. It doesn't matter. You can't keep this guy away. He's looking for a little bit more, and even catching Ambi off. Now staring at Main for another challenger. Step right up, step right up. It looks like finally we have a victor. But with David P left last alive, a 1v4 and a shot to the side confirms another overtime, Tom. 14-14. This is a draining series for these players, but they are still putting up those numbers. Patino close to hitting 30. David P really showing up, and we've seen some big plays from him coming throughout this. And I can't help but feel when you see Hoodie around the middle of the scoreboard, you know it's a good day for Vodafone Giants. Either that or it's a really bad day, but in this case, it's a good day.
I was about to say, either that or it's not gone well at all, but hey.
Either that or they've lost, 13-4.
16-14 is the number both teams are now looking for. Now, I think there's another game with that scoreline. We don't normally get there, but this has been a worldy of a series. A slow start for Giants, but the fight back has been massive. Do they have the gall to take it over the line? Coutinho, an aggressive position, waiting patiently. He's got David P alongside him, and it's the bait and switch as the attempt to try and catch out Magnum, but it doesn't work. He's done the majority of the damage, and now the rest of the team are looking to try and put pressure in. They've got the slows to try and hold things back, and Ambi garnering quite a bit of information for his team. He's got to be careful, though, because a peek out here could be his life lost.
He's going to be deep flashed on to allow Durka to push, but Fatino was just sat there waiting. He'll eventually be dropped, but the trades are there. And it looks like Vodafone Giants have done just enough to pull themselves into the lead here. Fnatic are surrounded. There's players on every side. The site has a two-man stack with a crossfire, and 40 seconds on the clock kind of limits their ability to rotate. Boaster has found himself that big weapon. A little bit of damage onto Hoodie. He needs a bit more, 20 bullets as he swaps over. The Phantom now in his hands. 25 seconds, the flank on its way. David P easily takes the first. Paranoia onto the second. And with the barrel spotted, Meadow closes it out. 15-14. Another map and series points for Vodafone Giants. Can Fnatic hold on this time?
A really solid hold coming out from the side of Giants. No way into that B site. Decent crossfires as well, and of course, at this point, I think David P might have some of the best positioning I've ever seen. Like, he's always behind them. He's always catching someone off guard. But in this round, I feel like it was probably the least important part of the play. Now, they're actually going to take a timeout themselves on the Giants side. A moment for David to come up with a strat, talk to the coach, and try and come up with something to break this Fnatic defense. Now, first thing on the list, probably try and kill Durka. He's got aggressive in the previous couple of rounds, managed to catch a player or two off guard. Can he continue to do that? Can he continue to make these rounds difficult? And, well, if they go towards the B site, I wouldn't be against it. I would say it's almost likely.
Oh, certainly, if they give him the opportunities. I do think that they've run into B a couple of times, and he has had the chance to take a couple of shots. I do think that if they do go towards B, there's going to be more direct counterplay, whether that's even just putting the drone down there right away, having your smokes down up on top, and a paranoia for the right side. There's a bunch of different things that you can do with this kind of composition to counter that operator and make it difficult. And I see David P is currently holding his flash in hand. He's ready to paranoia them up right at the start of the round. And that could be a big problem for Durka if he does go to peek into main, which he currently is. There's the flash blinding him up. He now has to play much more passive, peppering them up here. Boaster's doing some good damage, but just swinging left and right a little too much. The accuracy gonna go into hell. And look, it's nothing really. It's a little bit of a tickle onto Fatino. Interestingly, he hasn't got the operator here. And playing with the rifle, I mean, we saw that A play, right, where he dashed in, updrafted, and took on top of generators. I can't help but feel like maybe it won't be A, but he will still go for that faster entry play.
Seems like Durka might just be in the right place at the right time again. Now they are going to smoke it, wall it, not give him the chance to take that fight. And the pace has been picked up. Potential spam to come through. And he's actually just going to go running through. Doesn't quite. Actually, I think he did. He wallbanged David P, but he survives. Now it's left on to Boaster at the back of the site. The flash through from Doma will at least garner him one. And Boaster, he steps up in this round. 3 kills off the back. It even grants him his trusty ultimate, the Hunter's Fury. He won't spot out the player yet, but Magnum is quick to do so. 15-15.
Best gun in the game. It's the best gun in the game.
Sides.
Odin.
Overtime.
That's a little theme tune I made up for it. I did make it up just now, so it might not have lived up to, you know, some of the other jams out there.
To be honest, I thought that was actually written by Jonas, so, you know, thoroughly impressed.
You know, I tried my best.
30 seconds.
Yeah, I will say, I'm not sure I agree with your point, especially when you consider, well, I don't know, if you're looking at all the best players in the world, like if you're going for like a 10 to 30, I don't see many of them playing Odin.
Boaster's gonna get there. He's gonna make a name for himself.
He's gonna be #1 player in the world.
Oh, here we go.
All right, David
P. How do you get out though? You know, that's something you'll see a Jet do. We've seen Durka, we've seen Fatino make those kind of plays. Maybe a Reyna, you know, but an Omen, not so much. Good trade back though. Meadow is going to give them an advantage over towards Vodafone Giants and completely stop any push from Fnatic. They're now just stalling out, trying to play for a little bit of map control, and ultimately the goal of this round becomes very blurred.
A minute left on the clock, and an A-side stack is almost in play here. Ambi potentially just going to be spotting. They still have the wall blocking off any plays directly into B, and the re-aggression is going to be called. Hoodie falls, but now they're almost going to try and sell this as control of A, but they're not currently going in that direction. Now, any push into mid would catch a trip, but instead, actually do start to wrap back into the A side. Still going to be 2 players waiting here. One of the Meadow sat underneath Heaven, but more importantly, Fatino up above with that operator. He's not been one to miss too many shots, but that might be the one. Meadow, however, has been able to pick off Doma in the meantime, leaving Boaster to try and trade.
You can cover Mystic at least while the plant comes in. They know the operators up top and have to be so worried about it. Peeking into Fatino now could be the end, and indeed, Boaster will go down. Mystic now has to clutch it. There's a player below and 2 above. No info really to play with. Great spray! And he actually gets it done! All 3! Mystic puts Fnatic on 16 to 15 in an absolutely incredible play. Now they have map series point. Vodafone Giants are gonna be kicking themselves after that one. How does he get away with this?
So there was a play to get us to overtime in the first place, where Mystic finds a multi-frag in a position where I thought he was dead and gets back around the corner into the smoke. He has just blown that play out of the water by finding a 1 versus 3. That might be the match winner. We've got to see if there's a response now, because going on to the attacking side, this is where both teams have struggled for the most part. And Fnatic have themselves an advantage.
Same shock darts going over. Of course, the objective of killing anyone, not really a thing. We saw it before. Trying to take out any killjoy utility that might be around there. Alarm bots, nano swarms, all that sort of good stuff. And of course, tripwires if you're playing against the Cypher. The drone's going to go through. Is this, again, a faster play? Mystic has had a lot to say from this angle, and they've not cleared it for the 5th time, I think, at this point. But now they know where he is. He's still good for 1. Everybody on Fnatic showing up. This is when they need to. A 3 versus 2 as David P and Ambi try to clutch this out. They have managed to just about sneak that spike out from under Fnatic's nose. The rotate underway. David P has heard those steps, but there's a door between him and Boaster. That's going to give him away. He knows exactly where to aim, exactly where to look. In fact, even has a paranoia to play with. Considering he knows that there's a player close, I wouldn't be surprised if this gets popped through. For now, he just wants to gently peek that angle, but Boaster's waiting for it. The Odin in hand, but a bullet in his head. Numbers evened up, and David P will take an even more aggressive stance, making his way into market. They better be ready for this. He's so good, and good for another 2 insanely impactful kills that leave Mystic, the man who single-handedly at this stage kept them alive in the previous round, now has to clutch it out again for the win. A 1v2 and no time for him to sneak. They'll know exactly where he's coming from as he approaches this site, and you may bet David P is ready to pounce on him. And there it is, an easy 16 to 16, tied up yet again, and another overtime on Ascent.
Overtime.
I think this is the Omen overtime. That's what that was. The clutch coming out from Mystic in the 1 versus 3, and then in the 3 versus 2, David P managing to pick off every single member of the opposing team. We're at 16-16. It's genuinely getting to the point now where I feel like both of these teams are just going to be exhausted of strategy. someone, it's just going to come down to individual plays. It's going to who has the biggest balls to throw this one off and get themselves that victory. Now, David P. still going to be challenging early into mid, not wanting to take quite the risks we saw from him previously. And already Ambi actually peeking in to break the Tiger. Of course, they currently, or at that point, had 3 players holding onto the B site. So a spot onto Vitinho, for example, would have actually been a lot of information garnered for Fnatic.
That shock dart goes through to destroy the tripwire, and similar to what we saw from Vodafone Giants on the attack, that's going to buy them a little bit of extra space and a lack of information on the opposing side. The turret not destroyed, the drone rather, is going to give the information away that Dome is outside, but I mean, they have that from the shooting alone. A very slow round from Fnatic. As we said, it's already been an incredibly long series. These players have got to be fatigued. I think we're going into like the 4th hour of this series, if we're not already in the 4th hour.
35 seconds. Vitinho about to be pressured, and he's going to get the opener once again. Magnum almost has to try and pressure onto him, and Dirk has been caught in mid. They're going to try and wrap back into the A side, but there's been an aggressive push. And of course, it's David P. He's got the perfect spot to deny anything in this round. Are they going to expect anyone to be that far forward? Probably not. So it's a free kill. Boaster goes down, and they just close it. David P with the double, and a beautiful round from the Giants. They've got their chance once again as they head into the attacker round.
I've lost count of how many map and series points Vodafone Giants have had at this point. The opportunities have been there. Despite a wealth of chances, they haven't been able to close it out this time around. On the attacking side, they will attempt to finish it. Now, the previous round that they had on attack, Fnatic are definitely going to be feeling like their backs are against the walls. The only reason that they're still in this is because of that big play by Mystic to keep them alive, which happened both going into overtime and in overtime. Winning this game on a round-to-round basis is Vodafone Giants. They're relying on less individual clutch plays to make it happen, which makes it that much more repeatable. Fnatic need an answer, and they need it now. Or this will be Vodafone Giants running away with the upper bracket spot, Fnatic having to battle for that other spot through the lower bracket, which they don't exactly want to do when there's only 2 spaces on offer. And there's a possibility you'll meet either Vodafone Giants or Liquid again before you get to claim your
And
spot.
it's today, so it's like it is real fatigue after this map. A minute left on the clock. Now we've seen some aggressive pushes out from Fnatic to break some of these, to deny Cypher from just spotting, as they look to try control middle once again. We're not going to see anything here. No real information. The same sort of aggressive push we saw in the previous round, and now they're going to look to try and push into Boaster. Already, Dirk is going to be able to pick off one. Did they even expect him to be here? The answer is no. And again, it starts to fall apart, but David P is at least isolated one. They've got themselves the cage. I expect maybe some spams through it. In fact, a flash going through it to try and not leave Dirk isolated, but they're actually going to start falling back. There's such a small amount of time, and if they run through all of this utility, it's actually not going to be popped in time. So David P will at least get them the afterplant, and they've left Ambi behind to almost just try and catch out Durka, who I think is just going to be running, but gets away with it.
This is a scary situation for Fnatic. They have nothing to work with in terms of utility, bar that paranoia. Dirk is on his way with the operator. He'll be the first to take contact. With the dash, the ability to fall out, he goes right onto the site. Good position! Oh! David P with the triple! Vodafone Giants 1 kill away from knocking Fnatic down to the lower bracket. It's Mystic again that has to pull this clutch off. He spotted the final player, but he won't get it done. 18-16, an incredibly long series, but Vodafone...
Ya, sampai sini ya live ya. Nanti kita live lagi. See you next live. Bye. Bye.